Good evening. Welcome. I decided that I would just come on tonight, see what was happening with everybody. I know it's a Saturday night. A lot of people probably got date night and other things going on, but I thought it was important to come on here and say hello. I've been looking for people to have been on all day today at different times of the day. Didn't see anybody. And thought, well, let's come on here and see what we got. See if we've got anybody that, looking for some place to go and hang out for a little bit, say hello. A little bit of mingling going on. The weather here has been kind of pleasant. It's like 72 degrees out, sunny. It's a 7:03 in my location. Hey, Jackson RC, Chris, how you doing, buddy? I didn't know if he was going to be around or not, but what I can do is, let me go over here. And you know what, Chris, I'm going to send you an invite. Okay, Chris, sent you an invite. Invite should be winging its way to you. JD, how you doing, JD? Yeah, it's Saturday night, and I know a lot of people probably have things they got going on, and I know Roger's probably busy with Roger Palooza. I thought maybe he might have gone on today at some time, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So, reason I keep looking out the window, I keep thinking I see a duck out there at the bird feeder, but no, it's the squirrels. So anyway, that's about all that's going on here. I went out and mowed the lawn, the schoolyard, the baseball diamond, and just came in and thought I'd give a shout out, see if there's anybody out here. JD, thanks for you popping in anyway. Yeah, I found on my local, not Craigslist, what is it? There's an ad on my local Facebook marketplace. Somebody in Port Huron here is selling a smart controller for $600 like new. I don't know. I'm just not sure that I really need a smart controller. I've got the Crystal Sky Ultra that I use, and I can swap it back and forth between my Mavic 2 Pro and my Mavic 2 Zoom. The only thing I do have, I'm still using an iPad for, is my Mini 2. Yes, JD, I'm doing well, and I think that don't do it, Jackson says, don't do it. Just got back from the lake with my dad, did some kayaking, ran the RCs. All right. Tomorrow here, as you can see, the river, they'll start float down up here just around the bend at the Coast Guard station. And people that close the river off, and people with all kinds of floats and different things will float down all day long. And it's supposed to be a nice day for it. So we'll see. if anybody wants to look and see, this stream is called on YouTube Stream Time Live. It's the Port Huron camp. And it's free. You can just go there and just look at it. And it's 24/7. It's going all the time. It's really a nice resource if you want to see anything that's going on here. Here comes my good friend Chris. Hey, Chris.
What's up, Paul?
Hey, we're here. And it's now that you're here, we're making it a party.
Well, it's been crazy. It's been wanting to rain. It rained a little bit, then I don't know. Just been stupid day to day.
It's been kind of a nice day here, as you can see. The camera shot down by the river. It didn't get too hot, not too windy. It's kind of nice.
So I've been hanging around the house all day doing some.
Have you? I thought you'd be out flying.
Well, I was, and then you know, some days you just don't feel like going nowhere. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
So I decided to get some stuff done around the house, and yeah, because I was supposed to go to Gettysburg, PA, to an event, and then the other guys wanted me to go to Bethel, which is like 3 hours away. I wasn't going that far.
Yeah, yeah.
So I decided not to go anywhere because I've been waiting for the big Palooza. I ain't seen nobody.
No, I thought they'd be on, but not at all. And I, you know, I'm not directly involved in it, so my comment wouldn't. I don't know if it'd be appreciated or not, but I thought Roger should. What he should do is start the live stream, then pass off the moderator in charge to different people. Then you could have them on screen. You could have, you know, where you can have that full screen. And then you could have other people come in and join, and they'd have their little box, you know, going around. But
well, Hugh has been posting some stuff on his channel.
yeah,
Little nitpicks here and there, but I haven't seen anything else.
yeah.
I mean, it was too windy. I don't know. It's too windy up here. Or I don't know.
Well, there's a lot of people there too, you know. So makes it kind of tough.
Oh, I bet, yeah. But I'm sure we'll see some action sometime here. Because my Captain Morgan is getting really warm because I've been waiting.
Hey JD, if you want to put your email address in the chat, I'd be more than happy to copy it and send you an invitation. You could join us here in the panel if you'd like.
Yeah, a little quiet. I was going to go to the field tonight to fly that one red plane we just got, but I don't really feel like doing it. I think I'll do that in the morning.
AZ Drone, how you doing, buddy?
AZ's there.
Yes, you can always depend on AZ. He's always around.
He's been waiting for the big party.
Yeah, I think everybody is. I sent invites to all of them that are there, thinking maybe even they might want to join with their phone or whatever their device is. But
I think they got kidnapped.
yeah, either that or they're just having so much fun, you know.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah. So did you get out today and fly anything, or you just hang around the house?
No, I did not fly today. Today would be the 14th. No, haven't flown today. I hung around the house and went out and I mowed the schoolyard out behind the house.
Right.
Not the whole schoolyard, but a good portion of it behind my house and the baseball diamond, because the kids love to go out there and play. And it, you know, the grass gets this. How are you going to play anything with that kind of grass? You know, so I happen to have a 0-turn, a John Deere, so I can go out and do that. But Mia doesn't like me leaving her in the house when I go.
Right.
But I have a fenced-in yard, and as long as she can hear the mower, I think she's halfway okay with that.
Yeah. Well, you might have to get a little screen there and keep the gate open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I saw you pop on there. I said, oh, okay.
JD, you're always welcome. Just let me know. AZ, you know, if you want to come on, I don't have your email address either, but I think I saw AZ was on another stream recently. Flying with Stan, how you doing?
I was staying. Hello.
JDS
Yeah, I
is
was
here.
riding. I was in riding early this morning, just hanging out, riding bells.
Yep, Rodney Bell. I saw you was on. You were on there. I was kind of watching in the background.
So, yep, ain't much going on.
Yeah, I flew that. I flew the Mini Thursday. I think you saw it, didn't you? The concert.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I ended up with like I probably chopped it up too much, but I'm having a hard time getting the music because of all the issues with music.
Right.
Getting music to put on. I'm not good at that. I have a library of music that I've cultivated over the years, and sometimes I use the same music over and over again. But for a rock and roll rock band, I don't have any appropriate music, you know. So
Well, it looked
that's
like
why I ended up with just a short little clip. I chopped it all down, and, but I
well, you
but
did pretty
I
good.
had almost 30 minutes worth of video.
You did pretty good because the music almost. Because I was watching the drummer, and it was almost in sync with the drummer.
Yeah, I was a lot of clipping and clapping and cutting it, trying to get it to go with the music.
Yeah.
West Haven, how you doing? Oh, okay, AC. I thought you were on a stream. All right, if you're interested, just let all you got to do is get me your email address, and I can send it to you. All you have to do is just click on it and go. But yeah, I see between Roger Palooza and I also see the Sturgis is in a full roll.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're out and about for sure.
They're on full tilt.
Yeah, it's even quiet in my neighborhood. I don't even see any cars going up the street, which is good.
Yeah, well, I enjoy watching Sturgis just to see the outfits and the get up. Besides the some really cool bikes. There's got a lot of guys got a lot of money in those bikes.
Well, we got a lot of money tied up in them bikes. Yes, sir. That they do.
Yep.
Yeah.
The I had to order this last week some hinge pins on the driver's door of my Tahoe. It's starting to sag out of being wear, you know.
Yeah.
So I was watching some. I tell you what, YouTube's great for trying to figure out how to fix something because you can usually always find somebody did a video on everything.
Yeah, you find something.
Yep.
That's the only good thing about it, really.
Well, and your channel is a lot like that because you're always, reviewing and showing different aircraft. And what's nice is that anybody ever thought about that type of airplane that they comes up with your stuff, Chris, so they can
Well, at
take
least
a look at it.
they can see what it does and what you can
Yeah.
do with it. I try not to get too technical because, you know, like me, I don't have a real attention span that far sometimes. You know what I mean? So I try to do things the way I would look at it, get it done quick, and roll out.
Yeah.
And I always say, if you're looking for the technical channel, this ain't it. This is all about fun on my channel. Yeah, I got another company wants to do some stuff, so I'll wait for them to send the product, and then we'll look at that.
West Haven, always and forever. Builder
Hey.
710. Good evening. How you doing? Yeah, I personally haven't received any highlights or information directly on how Roger Palooza is going. Lynn's here.
Hey, Lynn. Looked like it was pretty up here, but I think the wind was howling a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was cloudy this morning when they took the picture, and then Hugh just showed a little clip on his YouTube channel of Kim cooking on the grill, and it was just clear as day. So maybe it might come on later on. Who knows? We'll see when we see it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got some things I got to do, and get some batteries charged up. I'll get up early tomorrow morning. Fly tomorrow. It's supposed to be the better day anyway for us.
So you're gonna go fly in the morning?
In the morning, yeah, I would do it in the morning instead of. It's still a little bit humid here, just a little bit.
Well, you're a morning kind of guy anyway.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yep, then it's back at it again on Monday morning. You know how it works.
Yep. Yes, I do.
Yeah. They ain't shutting anything down in your neighborhood, are they, as far as them stupid ass lockdowns?
No, not yet, but you never know. I mean, it's like, the whole thing is, some people are for, some people are against, some people, are getting. I saw somebody said that even though it hasn't been authorized, over 1 million third shots have been given as a booster without authorization. They're just going and getting them.
Yeah, well,
I think what they do is they take in their paperwork from their first shot, saying that they need a second shot, and they've already really gotten the second shot.
yeah. Well, we don't know what we don't know. I try to do my own research. I don't sit there and listen to the news. I don't need the government to tell me what I got to do or when I got to do something.
Right.
If my doctor says I need to do it, then I'll do it. But even then, I'll get a second opinion. You know what I mean?
Yep. I do. I think the part that bothers me is this shaming that they try to do. I mean, every ad on television, if somebody doesn't want to get the shot, don't shame them. And then there was a news flash today on one of the news channels that insurance companies are now thinking in September that they're going to start double and tripling your health care premiums if you don't have the shot.
I don't understand. Don't understand, buddy.
I don't get that, but
sounds like some nonsense. Sounds like a bunch of nonsense to me.
There's Mr. Rick.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey, how are you doing?
Kids just got back and everything, but I thought I'd join you for a few anyway.
Well, sure.
I just bought a good book yesterday, and I've been doing a lot of review before I bought it, by Mark Levin. I don't know if you know the guy, Mark Levin.
Yep.
And the book is called American Marxism.
American Marxism. Yep.
And I tell you, we're going down the wrong path here, buddy.
Yeah,
Right. Right in our
you know, Lynn and I have talked about it. We're on the downhill slide. We're older, you know. And
But we ain't just
I
because
think-
you on the downhill side, we're not gonna
I
let the
think-
country go down.
What's up, boys?
hey, there he is from the scene.
There's the gang. Say hi to Paul.
Hey,
Yeah,
There's Roger, Paul. What's up, buddy? How you doing, guys?
good.
Hey.
You? Everybody's
happening, Rick?
I've been waiting all day.
everybody's been waiting to hear from you.
I know. We've been just flying and eating and having a good time.
Hey, is Roger feeding you okay?
Oh my good dude, the ribs, killer.
You're going back.
Huge bags, right?
You'll be going
Awesome.
back 20 pounds bigger.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rick, if you left right now,
Hey guys,
Hey, Roger.
how's it going?
Oh, we're just man. We've been like little kids waiting for you to show up.
Well, we're all outdoors there. It was way too windy to put the,
That's what I thought.
the
Yeah,
live stream up.
Oh, it's windy.
And all that.
I didn't know it was windy.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's very windy, yeah. And so we did everything outdoors. We did lots of stuff, but we couldn't do the live stream outdoors. It's too strong.
Well, that's good. As long as you're enjoying yourself.
Well, you can
Oh,
either
yeah.
you could go turn your computer on and join us, or you got company, and I understand that, or what you can do is
We got Hugh right there. Hugh's the representative right now.
just have Hugh.
I'll give you a tour. I'll walk you around.
Okay, that's great, Hugh.
Hold on. Oh, somebody's got their YouTube on.
Hey, Carpenter Rick, what's up?
Oh, you know, just chilling.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Johnny D, Paul Hodges.
Hey.
Well, now welcome to our fair weather part of Quebec. Welcome to the land.
There they are.
Somebody super chat. Let's go. Okay, let's go see what the FPV boys are doing. Oh, first off, look at that.
Look at that
You might
thing.
notice I made
There's
some modifications here.
Ksenia.
I've been working on this for a while. This is one of my many drones. I know you're wondering why this prop is on here specifically, but I'm going to save that for another show. Yeah. Over to you, bro. It's something to do with his mobula. but never mind.
There's Paul Hodges with his Inspire One.
I want to see the legs
Yeah.
go up.
Yeah, we want to do that. Let's see.
Got the parking lot over here.
Hey, Hugh,
Here.
tell Andrew I'm proud of him for stepping up and getting a big drone.
Hell yeah. And here's Kim and Mark. Full
Come on.
send here, boys. Oh yeah. That's what's happening.
And
So we
who's-
want to know how much carnage has there been?
Not much, surprisingly.
Good.
No.
is anybody in the air right now?
Yeah, Mark, right there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Wanted to hear it.
I heard a whoo.
Oh yeah.
He's ripping.
Where's my cookie? That's looking a little floppy, Mark. Just saying.
Is that Carpenter Rick?
Rick's here. Yep.
Rick, where's my cookie?
Did he eat it? Did he eat it?
Not yet, but there's two apparently, so I think I'm in too, man.
Oh my God.
You. Yeah.
I would heed some warning and only eat half, but I mean, go ahead and eat the whole thing.
Dude, come on. I'm a heavyweight boy. Come on now.
Yeah, Hugh ate the whole thing.
Who you talking to, son?
Listen, my dad smokes like a quarter a day, and he's like 275 pounds, and he puked off on.
Damn. Let's see some quads, boys.
Yeah. So did
I flew
Paul
this one,
get the Inspire One up?
What'd you say, Paul?
Did Paul launch the Inspire One yet?
Oh, a few times. Yeah.
Point that
Yeah.
out to him.
What's
That's
up?
the one that Rick gave him.
This one here? Rick?
We voted it our favorite quad.
Hey man, that thing, I cut my teeth on that old thing.
I flew that today.
It's the best hang time.
Friggin' awesome, bud.
It flies pretty good. It
stays up in the air when you
Oh, yeah.
launch it. And you can do a bunch of tricks before you feel like you're coming down.
Everybody keeps going back to it.
Yep. When you're born.
Love it.
Yeah, a lot of hours on that thing, man.
Oh yeah.
It's a tank. It does. It takes some abuse.
I need to build one of those.
Hey, Kim.
What's up? Yes, sir.
How you doing?
What's up, Action Jackson? How you doing, man?
Man, I tell you, I've been plugging every time you do something today. I've been hitting all the
Right on,
buttons on
brother. Right on. Appreciate it. Man, I
Thanks for
really
sharing.
liked your World War I fighters there, those biplanes. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, man. I was supposed to be there today, but my guy that owns Dogfight Apparel, he's up there, so he's doing all the stuff. I'm going up next week.
Don't make me do
Fine
that.
with the machines. Do it. Oh, we're gonna have some action here. Hold on. Hold on.
Going now.
What?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna need your transmitter. Flying your quad there, Rick.
Somebody's got to get a new transmitter.
Live show.
No, it's just I have a different receiver on mine.
Oh.
I do the I have the Crossfire.
Okay.
You know, you'd swear that quad with the 5-inch the way it flies, eh?
I'm missing the quad.
Oh,
This 4-inch is amazing.
oh, it's perfect. Perfect.
It flies just like a 5-inch.
Yeah, it sure does.
So what's the name? What's the name brand, Rick?
Oh, it's got a bunch of different stuff on it. It's got red cap motors. It's a conglomeration because I blew it up like 6-7 times.
It's a A to Z drone.
It's a Frankenstein.
What does that mean?
I built that drone 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Like that thing's at least 6 years old for sure.
Oh, it flies like a dream though.
Really nice.
There it goes. Got my signal.
Okay, you guys ready? Catch that little patch of cardboard there. Because Mark's going to get it up. Woo! Yeah.
Paul Hodges says no carnage.
Nope. Is it not a... Yeah.
Oh, Lincoln.
Is the controller on? Today I forgot to turn the damn controller on. It's so ridiculous.
Over what? The anticipation is real.
Mm.
Leave it alone.
I got rid of my hand.
I don't see any fixed wings or anything like that flying around though, gentlemen.
Yeah, we don't see nothing.
Right? Like, come on.
This is supposed to be the Palooza, not the Dedusa.
Even the young fella's shaking his head. He knows what's up. It's not always about quads. You got to fly some fixed wings too.
Chris says this is supposed to be the Roger Palooza, not the Excusa.
Oh, Lord.
Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Neil's in the panel here.
Neil.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix my camera here. It's being stubborn.
Yeah, well, you know. John DiNardo is flying now, Phantom says.
Where is Donardo?
Oh, I just said DiNardo's in the air.
It didn't look even better if Donardo was flying with the goggles with a cigar in his mouth.
That's it.
That'd be the
Exactly.
that'd be the shit for sure.
And because that would be his motto this weekend. You're not flying shit unless you're smoking a DiNardo.
I forgot all about that.
Yep.
Shirts are being printed right now.
Yep. Well, that's the thing is now that all these people are out there to Roger Palooza, they should be getting T-shirts printed that I was there at Roger Palooza 2021.
Yeah, survived.
Yeah. How's Mason doing?
Oh, he's over here. He's just over here. He's over here.
Mason, which one of the timbers is your favorite?
All of them.
I know they all fly so good, eh?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we just
disintegrated.
got-
I disintegrated a turbo about 3 months ago.
yeah, they come out with this new in the Evolution now.
I know. I seen it.
Yeah, we got that one.
It backs
Yeah,
up.
that's awesome.
Everything's supposed to back up now. That
It's got the Jake
must
brake.
be the new fad now.
The
You know, they
Jake
got a
brake.
backup now.
Real ones do it. Real planes have it too.
Yeah.
That's how they stop.
So we're probably gonna fly that tomorrow morning.
Nice.
You must have got sucked into being the what do you call it? Pit crew for
Where'd he go?
I think he's helping.
They left us to our own devices.
Yep.
There you go.
That was good for him to pop in though.
Absolutely. Yeah, updates are cool.
He done bailed out on us?
He did.
Oh, so the camera drones are flying in the front yard and the FPV drones are flying in the field to the left side of the front house.
To the west.
Yes.
We fly them both.
Yes.
Can't be continued with it.
What you doing?
Where you go?
Well, did you liked it up there, didn't you, Rick?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually surprising. It's very similar to Manitoulin Island, like the landscape wise.
Uh-huh.
We're a little more trees and farmer fields, but it felt a lot like home.
Got rain.
Hey,
So-
Blind Neil's got his camera going.
Good evening, everyone.
Hope you got the air conditioner with that sweatshirt.
It's actually pretty cool up here. It's like 14 degrees out, 14 Celsius.
Yeah, fall is upon us in northern Ontario.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
It went from almost 30 degrees yesterday down to 14 today. It
Yeah.
was a surprise.
The guy that was in there was his today.
Yeah, everybody, if you would like, please hit that like button.
I mean, that's who lives that lady who lives in that house up there.
So when are you headed home, Rick?
Well, they just got here, so I really haven't had much time to even speak about that part of life yet, but soon.
Well, have you got wheels to go or no?
Yeah, I got that white Dodge right now. It's got a pretty heavy exhaust gasket leak, but
And that's down there?
yeah, I got that one with me.
Okay.
When's the Palooza over?
What's
I don't know
that, Chris?
When's the Palooza over? Whenever?
Sunday night usually.
Palooza.
It usually is a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Once you get one of that year, I like that year.
But now
Yeah.
next year, didn't Roger say next year he's planning it for July, sometime in July?
Yep.
We haven't checked in our TV.
Yeah, I got to be home by at least Friday for sure. Got a big old government check coming in the mail, so
There you go.
yep.
Nice.
got that done.
How'd the island do for that storm?
At my place, nothing.
Right
But-
on.
You know, my lot is pretty low, so we don't get a lot of the wind that you guys would have gotten.
I heard that there might have been a tornado or something touchdown.
Yeah, so that was about 6 kilometers south of me. It was on the mud flats. Basically, there's nothing really there, right? So
Okay.
I'll let Timber Excellent.
I heard that it was somewhere around there, so I was worried about your friggin' area.
it was in Burpee Mills, which is like literally like not far.
Yeah, like a spitting distance from your place.
Yeah, basically it's the other side of that lake that I usually have pictures of there.
Okay.
Now, Rick, does your mom live right close to you up there?
She actually moved into my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, her neck's really bad, so she had to go off on disability. So instead of,
Right.
eating up the equity in her place, she sold it. And that's why I had the hydro hook back to my
Well,
house.
that kind of works out good for you anyway, because you're coming and going all the time.
Yeah. Yep. And at the end of the day, it saves me from paying household bills too. because I would have had to pay her bills anyway,
Sure.
right? So works out.
Well, I think that actually is a marvelous situation for you because, like I say, you come and go between there, split between there and down south and back and forth, and she's there, and you also can keep tabs on her, make sure she's all right.
Well, that's it too, right? Like, well, and plus at my place, you know, there's the tractor to do the driveway is already there. Like the 4-wheel drive truck's there for the winter.
Yeah,
Like,
because you're in snow country, you know.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's right at her place with that little car that she was driving. You know, she'd be snowed in for 2 weeks straight.
Yeah. And you sold the little car, right?
I embroidered on it.
It's gone. I actually got good money for it, considering it had a head gasket blown.
Good.
Yeah.
So now, what's the gas leak on the Dodge? Just
It's an exhaust leak on the manifold, the manifold gasket.
Yeah, too.
I have it, and I have the ability to do the job, but I'd rather do it up there because my welder's up there. So I break off a bolt, I can weld it onto the bolt.
Yeah.
I do that here, I'm kind of screwed, right?
Well, what would it cost for you to take it into a local garage, not a big dealership, but a local garage? You got the gasket, say, hey, you know, put this in.
He charge a few $100, I bet, a couple
Oh,
hours.
really?
Easily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not cheap getting that type of stuff done these days. Like you're going to be paying most places $90 an hour just for the mechanic.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm used to back in the day when I used to do any kind of that kind of work on my car back in the 70s and 80s when there wasn't all that crap on the car. You could see the motor, you know, you could just.
You know, actually, I do pretty good for being just a hillbilly, though. Really, like, you know, I changed motors. I did the water pump on the side of the road. Like, you know, at the end of the day, I save myself a lot of cash.
Oh, yeah. I was helping a friend down in the Sault Ste. Marie with his car. We probably saved them altogether $10,000 worth of work if he would have taken it to mechanics.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, my blue 4-wheel drive Silverado, it's worth 10 grand, and I paid $1,500 for it, and it cost me like $300 worth of parts to fix it.
Yeah.
I did good on that one.
If you would have taken it to the mechanic again, $90 an hour, boom.
Yep. It would have cost me a couple of thousand more, right?
Yep.
You know that?
Just think NASCAR can turn out a motor in less than 40 minutes. And you take it to the shop here, it takes them 2 days.
Yep.
Yep.
Drag racing.
Drag racing, what's a drag
30
racing?
minutes.
Drag race take
15.
the whole 15 minutes. NHL,
NHRA.
yeah,
Transmission 45.
tear the whole motor down, boom, 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 15 minutes.
And rebuild it.
Yep.
Transmission takes 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's the longest. And gearbox.
But yeah, that's it.
Well, my mom taught me to be very hands-on as well with just about any type of thing, motors, all that type of stuff.
Well, I grew up so far up north. If you didn't work on stuff, you wouldn't get it fixed for a month, right? So
yeah,
you wouldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, you either fix it or you're staying put, right?
Mm-hmm. I missed my calling back in the day before I became a lawman. I drank before that, so you know, out partying all night.
Super tough. I reckon.
But yep, here we are.
David Burrows, good evening. How are you doing tonight? Hey, Chuck's here.
Is that Kovakai?
Yep.
Huh?
Covaction Dronography.
A flat yak.
Good evening, Chuck.
I think Chuck's got a live going on tonight at 9, I believe, or something like that.
I think he does. I think he and his wife got one going.
Oh shit.
Oh, Train Night said he had a tornado touchdown at Seymour while he was filming a train 5 miles from Seymour.
Yeah, to knock the house down.
It's still cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys see in the chat? It took Paul Hodges 10 hours to get up there to Rogers.
10
What?
hours.
He got stuck in that storm most likely.
No way, 10 hours.
10 hours, he said.
What? I did it and he's an hour longer than me, and I did it in 7.5 hours.
Yeah, well, you're a lead foot.
Well, that's because he probably stopped at every 10 time.
every Tim Hortons between here and there. Yeah.
Have you seen the size of Rick's feet? Like, it's a lot of work for him to keep that foot up off the pedal.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny, the motor in the car blew off a week after I got back.
Wore it out.
Yeah, probably. Some kind of Korean car anyway, who cares? Junk.
No.
How long are you gonna be in there for, Paul? A couple hours or half hour? What do you think?
Probably, I don't know, probably another hour or so. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, how many people are in and what's going on. And I was kind of hoping maybe somebody, Roger Palooza, would pop back in again. But I'm sure they've got everything going on, as you could see. Andrew and Ksenia, and what's the daughter's name?
Audrey.
Yeah.
Having a senior moment.
Audrey.
Huh?
Audrey.
Audrey.
Come on, man.
It's Audrey.
Yep, they were. You know, I should remember that because when I was a kid, Gene Autry was on TV.
Carpenter Rick, he's gonna need a pencil and paper to write down everything first.
I know it.
That's Audrey.
Or maybe you can one of those.
That's what I'm here for, Mr. Memo.
Give him one of those little cookies. Maybe he needs one of those.
Oh yeah.
Hey, it's Audrey.
So
All right, I got to jump off here for a minute. I'll try and get back in about 10 minutes.
okay, well here one quick question before you go. So you were advising Hugh not to eat a whole cookie?
Not to eat a whole cookie.
Wow.
I already did.
Hugh's only used to CBDs.
Well, he's used to THCs too, but
Okay.
those cookies are like 500 milligrams.
Oh, this is 85.
That's my
Find out when you'll find out when they drag his ass up there.
Oh, yeah.
He'll be out there. He'll be out there in the front lawn.
Actually, something on YouTube.
Actually, he might actually be moving.
Okay, well, Rick will look for you to come back.
But
What's up? What?
Take care, Rick.
okay, it showed you what your like how like the blood pressure valve thing. It opens up. It like it makes your blood pressure go really high, down and slow. Makes it go really low. And then like he has a dissected heart.
Yeah, Carpenter Rick, he's got quite the little bake shop going there.
I'm not worried about
I
it.
wish Baker Rick could come visit me, but eventually, me and him will probably hook up again.
Yeah, Lenny, I know it's Audrey, but by association, I was thinking Gene Autry, Audrey,
I do what?
and anything to trigger my mind, as you know.
What did I do downstairs?
Lynn stopped by and saw Mia this afternoon. She had to come up, do some shopping in the area, and pop
Right
in.
on.
And Mia was tickled to death to see her.
Good.
Right on.
You get that.
The funny part is she comes in and she visits Mia for a while, and she's got all those dogs at her house. As soon as she gets home, they sniff her up one side and down the other.
Oh yeah, of course, always.
Where you been? Who you been with?
Hey, Mom.
Well, it's like when I did have cats here, go out anywhere, the cats were right up all over your legs, like, hey, who'd you see?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to?
Yeah.
But yeah, our one cat there, Bandit, passed away Thursday morning. Our last cat.
Oh, too bad. Hey, Chris, do you have any pets?
No,
No.
he's allergic to a lot of them.
I'm only allergic to cats.
Chris don't need pets. He's got a kid. He's got children.
I like
Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without Mia. I'll tell you that.
I had dogs years and years. I haven't had a pet. I probably haven't had a pet in about 25 years.
Okay, have one.
Hey, and here comes Mr.
Hey,
Ennis.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Dave. How are you doing?
I'm napping.
Napping.
You
Again,
don't look like you're
night-
napping.
I got my nights and days turned around.
Yeah, I understand how that works.
did you run that mile yet?
Yeah. Twice
No?
a day.
Oh my.
Lynn says, Dave.
Hi.
What about?
You could that one or that one.
Is it hot? Been it hot down there today, Dave? Or
Yeah.
it was relatively mild. We got probably a high of 74, 75 today.
Usually they fill up with.
It's 70 degrees here now, and the humidity's down around 45 or 50%, which means it's nice and cool.
I'll be right back, Paul. I got
Okay, Chris.
leave stuff alone.
Let me do
Yeah.
it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I
I said,
got,
let me
I said
do
I
it.
got it. I
No,
know.
you don't. You don't know how.
The the weather now tomorrow is the float down. I don't know if you guys know about that. They
Oh,
start way up
you
in the
reported
lake.
it last year.
Yeah, way up in the lake, they start up there, Dave, and they get in on every kind of thing that floats, from great big multiple man floats that look like flamingos and everything else. And they float down because this water's moving at about 5 to 7 knots going downstream. And all the people come and they line the shore and waving and yelling, and it's called the annual float down. And they float down to either south end of Port Huron. Some of them even float as far down as Marysville, which is the next town south of Port Huron.
Oh man.
But on a good year, there's thousands. On a bad year, not so many.
Hey, you only had what, about 150, 200 last year?
I think more than that. But the year before, Neil, was the year that the wind switched and blew them all over into Canada. and the Canadian government had to wrangle them all up, load them on buses, and bring them back over on this side and drop them off. Lynn's taking her motorhome down. She's going to park it in one of the parking places down there along the water. She's going to have a nice spot to watch.
Right on.
And Lynn says she's got
Oh,
5 dogs.
I
2
know she
cats,
has the zoo there.
Yep. And a macaw parrot. Yep.
Well, the macaw I wouldn't consider, like, I consider them pets, but at the same time I don't. Because a macaw, it's too intelligent to be a pet.
Well,
That thing, they can get into just as much trouble as a human.
Oh, well, Lynn hatched that macaw from an egg. When she was working in the government, she used to take it on investigations. She had the incubator in the car and everything. And Anthony is 27, I think, now.
Oh yeah, he's still got another 50.
Oh, another 50 years plus, probably.
Yeah.
And he's something else. He talks to everybody. And
hey, drone pool.
Hey, Drone Pool.
Drone Pool, how you doing?
But yeah, I've seen pictures of Anthony. He's a beautiful bird. He looks like he could really shred some boxes if he really wants to.
Yeah.
And it's good he only takes it out on the boxes.
Well, Lynn's got her cat loves boxes. Like if she gets something delivered, like food or dog food or whatever, treats, that dog just loves them. There's Mr. Rehan. How you doing, Tim?
Hey.
Can't hear you, Tim. You got to turn your microphone on. You might have to go on the bottom left and select the microphone you're using. Down there where there's a microphone down there. No, we're not hearing it. You can hear us on the headphones though, right?
How about now?
Oh, now we
there you
hear
are.
you.
Yeah, I just switched it over to the computer audio.
Oh, okay.
This first time, it's a brand new set of headphones. I've never used the mic. It plugs in, and I've never used it. I've just always used the headphones.
Well, the computer audio is perfect.
Yeah. So how's everybody doing?
Dave, you know Tim, right?
We've never met, but I've
Not-
seen his name several times over.
Yeah,
the
just
years.
Blind
basically
Neil?
the chat room.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
always seen you in the chat.
Yeah.
Well, how you doing, Tim?
Well, nice to put a face to the name.
Not worth a
Yeah.
damn, but thanks for asking.
Tim was under the weather
Okay.
for a while, weren't you, Tim?
What's that?
You were under the weather for a while?
Yeah, a little bit. Nothing serious, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Tim,
I was in
Tim
the
used to,
hospital.
Tim used to join me on my 3 a.m. specials.
Oh yeah.
Because he works as a security guard at nighttime. He drives around a complex, and so he'd join me and we'd chit chat.
Right on.
Now I do remember seeing you a couple of times doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to pass the time somehow.
Yeah.
Keep you awake.
Yeah, I'm the only one there, so it's it gets boring if I don't.
I always
yeah.
got a chuckle that one night when you went around and one of the big forklifts was sitting there still running, idling.
They left that thing run for a while. They don't no more, but yeah, it was so the tires on it. I drive a Ford Escape, and the tires on it were the top of the roof. That's how big this thing is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when they leave it run, you've got it on. It's sitting on my right side, but I've got a wall of tanks on the other side, so you get it. The vibration from both sides, and it gave me a headache. I ended up moving. So it's a loud machine.
Yeah. When he said tanks, we weren't talking military, he was talking propane, right?
No, they're not propane. They're liquid tanks, but they're called tanktainers is what they call them.
Okay.
They're the size of a container that you would see going down the road, a short container.
Big ones.
But they're tanks.
Yeah.
They carry liquid of some sort. So everything, they're all different, but yeah, some of them are refrigerated, some of them have to be heated, some of them are, but they're just, they're huge.
It's a big trucking complex, right?
Good evening,
Yeah.
Ron.
That's all I'm there to watch is the trucks. 'Cause
Hey,
it's in,
Ron, how you doing, buddy?
it's in Delray, which is a bad neighborhood in Detroit. So, they're tired of getting their stuff ripped off out of their trucks.
Sure.
So I enjoy it.
Gives you some money in your pocket and something to do, right?
That's true. I never, when I got my bachelor's degree in engineering, I never thought I'd be doing security, but I enjoy it.
Well, the nice thing about it, just in my opinion, is you don't really have to answer to anybody.
That's true. And the company I'm with it's a small company. There's only about 6 employees, but if I want a day off, all I got to do is ask the other one that covers the lot with me. If he can't do it, I contact my boss, and my boss covers it.
Yeah.
So I don't
Cool.
have any problems getting days off, swapping days. So I just stick with it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although yesterday I had to go give the guy a jump. His battery went dead, and we're sitting there, we're talking, and right out in front of the street, in front of the building,
there was gunshots, and we were like, all right, let's go. We went in the middle of the lot where there was a bunch of tanks around us, shut our lights off, and sat there for about a half hour. That was kind of unnerving, but
Yeah.
so it's the third day in a row it's happened. It happened twice on the other side, and then once over there. So the natives are getting restless. But I'm surrounded with the building and tanks and that, so I'm not all that afraid. And I carry, so
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, what are you carrying?
a Walther's CCP.
Okay, you got laser sight on it or no?
No, I had one, but it went dead, and I can't figure out how to get the battery. Get to the battery, so I took it off.
What I've read, those things are a pain in the butt to get into the battery. There's
Well,
like a little tiny screw underneath the thing, or
Yeah, I think so. This one is actually it was from my dad's gun. When my dad passed away, he had a Taurus AR-15. No, not the AR-15, AR-92. I think it was. It's a 9mm, but it looks. Everybody thinks it's a not a Glock, but a Beretta. They always think it's a Beretta because they bought the company, and they're making them in the same company, so they kind of resemble a Beretta. But I just took it off of that and put it on my CCP, and when I had it in the case one time, it pushed the button and turned the light on, so it went dead.
I'm going to show you my laser, not the whole gun. There's my laser sight mounted right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one like that. I originally I was going to, but I couldn't afford it, and so I put the other one on it. But I think I'm gonna get one.
Hello, Robert Glacier.
They're nice because you don't have to squint down the sights. You just put it on them.
Yeah.
Not that you ever want to use it, but I'm just saying if you have to, you don't want to be trying to figure out how to aim the sucker in the middle of the night, especially you in your case.
Exactly. Yeah, that's one thing. Originally, I've never been anti-gun, but I've never owned a gun, and I didn't have a desire to buy a gun, other than our family had a rifle that was handed down, a 30-06. But it's just everything is so screwed up anymore, and after a few scares, I was like, I got to get my permit, and I just I knew I physically couldn't protect myself or my wife, and so I ended up getting one. But it's a crazy world we live in, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You just don't know anymore.
Well, no, because this anti-police and anti-authority thing is just gone crazy,
Yeah, and that wasn't even that bad then. Now it's even worse. Luckily here locally, that's not too bad. In Monroe County anyway. But if I live in Frenchtown Township, and our fire department has had several shootings, and it's like that never happened out here.
Yeah.
People are just going back crazy.
Even up here in the little town I'm in, we've had stabbings and shootings in the
Yeah, it's
last
crazy.
few years.
Crazy.
And yeah, like I'm in a little town in Northern Ontario, Canada. We don't expect that type of stuff here. Everybody
Yeah.
knows everybody.
Yeah, that's the way it is here too. But yeah, it's nuts. It just seems like anymore somebody gets pissed off, they're just going to shoot them.
Well,
If
Dave's
they don't-
always ready
6
for
months ago.
trouble. Dave's always ready for trouble because he's got that hand grenade in his hand. He's
Yeah.
ready to throw it.
Yeah, he's going to pull the pin and take someone out, whether it's himself
Less
or
than
the
6
guy
months
coming.
ago, some teenagers, it was basically they were all under the age of 16. Two stabbed a third one just down the
That's
street from
nuts.
here. And it's like, what the heck is going on in this world?
Thanks, Robert. Yeah. And welcome, little Nama Laura is here.
Mika Steve.
Hi,
Steve.
Laura.
Or should
Hey,
I say,
Mika
"Hello,
Steve."
Steve."
Hey, it has got some sailboats going down.
I can't even see the chat. I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Steve
oh,
is.
Lynn, I
I
doubt
think-
I doubt he's home yet, Lynn.
No,
he,
he's-
he needs to
14
Then-
days of quarantine.
at a hotel. He's living it up in the hotel. You could probably send him a link
That's what I was thinking about doing.
because he's probably bored crapless.
I mowed the back schoolyard tonight, and
boy.
and I've been hacking and sneezing a little bit.
Well,
Sorry
I
about
bet
Yeah.
you all kinds of, you probably kicked up all kinds of dust.
Oh yeah.
Pollen and
Okay, Steve, I sent you an invite. Maybe you can report back on how the trip's going.
I think he left. There was a picture of him at the airport.
Because Steve has to spend 2 weeks in a hotel. And so he's probably sitting there bored crapless
Yeah, which
because he
is-
can't go anywhere.
It just and that whole thing just scenario just he can get on one plane, fly to where he's supposed to change planes, but then he's got a 14-day quarantine before he can get onto the next plane and go to his destination. I don't get it.
He's saying he's not bored yet, but maybe tomorrow. Hey, good evening, Marcel.
Hey, Marcel.
Marcel.
hey, Marshall.
The yeah, I just then again, the world is a different place than what we know.
It is.
Oh, absolutely. Like even the difference between when I was a kid in the 70s and now the world's done I don't know, a double flip and a back twist.
It just
Like, I
seems
mean,
like,
just imagine what it's like for someone that's had another 20 years on top of me.
Right.
yeah, it just seems like nobody has any morals anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some people say that, you know, well, everybody's lost God. Well, you don't have to be religious to have good morals. You know, treat people like you'd like to be treated.
Well,
And
it's
anymore,
all,
they just-
It's not a hard thing to do. Like it costs
Yeah.
$0 to be a
It's-
good person.
and it's almost like the me generation is on steroids now.
Yeah.
It's not about society or anybody. It's what I want. Screw you, you know?
yeah, and you get in an argument or something,
And, it's
and the
all
first thing
because
they
of-
want to do is pull out a gun.
Yeah.
And if they don't have one, then they go get their buddies and they come back with it. You know, it's like
But it's all because of the mighty dollar.
Yeah.
part of it is. Some of it's just because of anger. If you got that
Money
many
and
anger issues,
power.
you know,
Money is power. If you got the money, you got the power.
that's true.
If you don't have the power yourself, you can always buy it.
Marcel, sorry to hear that, buddy. Marcel organized a meetup today, a fly meetup. Nobody showed up except one person after he left.
Oh boy.
Ah, it sucks.
All right, don't take it personal, Marcel. Just people are doing other things. The fact that they didn't contact you to let you know they weren't going to be there is almost indicative of what we're talking about here about people don't give a shit about anybody else.
Especially if they have no financial interest in it.
Yeah.
They can tell you I'm coming and I run the conventions and things with at the museum and with our paranormal convention and that. And anything we set up, if they don't have to pay, you'll get 10 people, 20 people, whatever, say I'm coming. And if they don't have a financial interest, they just don't, and they don't show, they don't care.
Yeah.
What museum?
Well, they must have had a race or something out in the lake because they're all coming down now.
Yeah, I've seen several now.
Yep.
What museum is it that you do the paranormal stuff?
It's the Old Mill Museum in Dundee, Michigan.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think I've seen a couple researchers on that.
Yeah, we our group, this is the 10th year. We host public and private ghost hunts for groups in there. And then we do once a year, we do a paranormal convention where we bring different speakers in from around the country. Usually at least one or two from one of the paranormal TV shows. So
Right on.
but it's all, our group volunteers our time, and it's all for a fundraiser for the museum so that, to keep them open.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Keeps us busy. 10 years,
I
it's
can believe it.
hard to believe it. 10 years ago, I didn't think we'd still be doing it in 10 years. But there's a big interest in the paranormal in Michigan, so.
Oh, it's over. Well, again, since the 70s, I watched it drop right down to almost nothing and through around the 80s, early 90s, but then it's come back full force in the 2000s.
Well, good for you, Marcel. You turned it around. Marcel said, it's okay. Now I have a crap load of FPV gear I can give away on my YouTube channel and to you people who give a shit.
He just needs to live closer to me. I would have gone.
Yeah, it's a little tough to go out to the West Coast.
Yeah.
He lives West Coast Canada, right?
Yep.
Neil? Yeah.
He's
I believe
out
so.
in Vancouver.
Vancouver, yeah.
It's a long journey from Michigan.
And he's involved in the
What
movie.
part of Michigan are you?
I'm in
How far-
Southeast Michigan. I'm in
Okay.
Lake Erie.
Just south of Detroit.
Yeah. So I think 2 hours south of Paul.
Yep.
I'm just at the top of the mitten. Well,
On
just
the
on the other
Canadian
side of the border, but yeah.
Been up there many times, not in Canada, but I'll be in Sault Ste. Marie at the end of the month.
The Twin Saults.
What's that? Georgian Bay up there, isn't it?
Yeah, there's Georgian Bays up here too.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Twin Saults, they actually have a city bus that goes across there.
Yeah, the 26th to the 29th, I believe it is. It's that last weekend, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, is a huge paranormal convention at the casino. So
On the Canadian side?
no,
Or
on the
the-
Michigan side.
They are really twins because they both have a casino. They both got almost everything the same.
Yeah, I've never actually gone through there, so I've never been on that side of the bridge.
Well, that Stream Time Live that I talk about, they have a camera now, a live 24/7 camera right up there at Sault Ste. Marie at the locks.
Yeah. I've gone fishing right there at the locks many times. There are some huge fish in there.
I would imagine it's a deep lake.
And some nice salmon come up. But that city reeks when the salmon do their run.
Yeah, Robert.
They go up every little stream, you wouldn't believe how many little streams there are going up through Sault Ste. Marie until the salmon run.
Yeah.
And then the whole city just smells of dead fish.
Yeah, Robert, Flint, Michigan is big GM plants there. He had an uncle that died that used to work at the GM plants at Flint.
Oh, didn't that GM plant close down almost 10 years ago now?
No, there's a couple of them still going there. They switched over to what they're doing there,
Ah,
but they're still GM plants. Like the one in Saginaw, they switched that over too to something else. It used to be transmissions, and now that I think they're doing something else. Or
It's hard to keep track of them anymore. The way they
yeah.
close everything down and switching over, and it's not like it used to be years ago. Flint was a booming town back in the day.
Yep.
A lot of money with all the GM workers.
I even look back at one of the towns that I grew up in. Well, not grew up in, but that I spent a few years of my birth in, or after I was born. And the place now, it's got like 5,000 people.
Yep.
When we were living there, there was like 250, 300 people. They were just the people that worked in the fish plant or went out on the fishing boats. But now it's that they've torn down the fish plant. There's a whole bunch of new businesses.
Well, didn't Toledo have a big Jeep plant there at one time?
Still do.
Okay.
It's still open. It's still there. And in fact, I think they added on to it.
And I know Lansing had a big Oldsmobile plant over there.
Yeah. Yeah, they were big into the Oldsmobile. The Jeep plant, when they added on, there was a garbage, the landfill, and they ended up, it was real high, and we were doing security for the lots where they were keeping the Jeeps. There's satellite lots around Toledo and around the area, and they ended up closing all the satellite lots and putting them up on top of the garbage landfill because it was so high up and it was fenced in and lights all the way around it. All you needed a couple guards.
Was Jeep still owned by Chrysler?
Yeah, well, it was Chrysler, then it was Daimler Chrysler, and then it was something else, and now it's I don't something else, some other name now, but still Chrysler.
Welcome, Marcel.
Hey,
guys.
Marcel.
Good evening, Marcel.
How you guys doing?
Not
Good.
with the dam, but
Marcel.
thanks for asking.
You guys having good weather?
Today here, yes.
Finally.
It's been muggy and nasty. We had some bad storms come through. We were without power for a while.
Oh wow.
We were too up here. We had a nice one go through. We were like 27, 28 hours without power.
Yeah, the garage door, when the power went out, it was like a brownout, and I hurried up and I shut all the breakers off, and I went to get the car out of the garage, and the battery backup wasn't working. It's brand new.
Wow.
So I just got a hold of Chamberlain today, and they're sending me a new battery. As far as the house, we hooked the generator up, and it runs pretty much the whole house, minus the water heater, because that's too much power draw with the rest of the house.
Now, are you still out, Tim, or no?
No, we got it. I don't think it was last night. I think it was the night before.
Well, I know when it happened, they were talking like 1 million customers were out of power.
Yeah, I think the last I heard was over 500,000. I mean, if you looked at the map, it was just plastered with
Outages.
outages. Yeah, it was crazy.
That storm ripped through right from up here all the way down through.
We
Straight
had
down
over
through Michigan.
Yeah, we had over 70-mile-an-hour winds. It was crazy.
And I see the freeways flooded again.
They always do. That's nothing new. Yeah, I don't know.
So, Marcel, is it warm out there?
Oh yeah. It's really hot. Yesterday it was really smoky though. You get outside the door and you could smell it in the air like it was a campfire.
Oh yeah, look at the outages there in Detroit.
That was the outage map. Oh, it's losing focus.
Looks like your kid put like finger paint on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just dropped some paint on it. When
Night
people were
Train says
asking,
he lost hours in Linwood too. Oh, never lost his in Linwood. Midland got power back yesterday. Huh. Crazy.
Yeah, this one doesn't cut. DTE doesn't.
I posted a couple of
Doesn't go that
shorts
far
of the
out, but-
storm. I
What did
ripped
you?
through here.
Is that nuclear plant still running down there, Tim, or did they mothball that?
No, it still runs.
Good.
Yeah, it's still running. I live right beside it. The road that I live on comes in right to the south end of and along their property line. I live on the peninsula right there, beside it.
What's up, Night Train? How you doing, buddy? Oh, my other computer just froze on me for some reason. I have a laptop attached to another monitor just for like extra stuff. Sometimes YouTube chat, sometimes Coinbase to watch like my stocks and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I turned it on just now, and it's like totally like frozen.
Like nothing, huh?
Weird. It's old though. We'll get that. Should be in the trash. Reset.
I'm old and frozen too.
You frozen? Lucky.
I don't move
I
very
need to
well.
reboot myself every once in a while. I'll just keep myself going. Give myself a reboot in the ass.
I just gotta plug yourself back in. It's all good.
I just need to charge up some more.
So sleeping is.
I think the old lithium batteries
we got
are
a
dying
little
now.
bit of an update from Roger Palooza earlier, Marcel. I don't know if you saw it. Hugh came on with his cell phone and joined us and
Oh,
gave us
really?
a tour around. Everybody was having a good time. And Hugh said the ribs and the food is fantastic.
Oh boy.
But
Oh,
it's-
there was a video posted of how to put the sauce on the ribs.
oh, really?
Dip and swirl.
Over there on Facebook.
Dip and swirl. It's on
Yeah, it's here on YouTube too. It's Hugh's short. One of Hugh's shorts.
It's a short from Hugh, huh?
You should play it. It's pretty funny.
Did they all get together out there?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they-
there's a
they-
whole pile of them down there.
Roger Palooza is on. You got, help me now. There's Hugh. There's Mark Centroid. There's Paul Hodges.
John DiNardo.
John.
John DiNardo.
Oh, he did make it.
All of Puza Studios and family.
Yep.
Um,
And Andrew and Ksenia and Audrey and their
I
son.
don't-
I don't know what the son's name is, but
What's up, JSK?
Hey, JSK.
Beast of Burden, I think his name is.
Beast of Burden.
There's a
That's
whole
what
bunch of
Andrew
them down
calls
there.
him.
That's funny.
Yeah, I've been with everything going on. I haven't been able to keep track of anything, so I'm behind on all my videos and email.
Jackson was in there earlier too. Sorry, I'm rewinding the timeline. Looking back in the video. Oh, even Rick was on chat for a bit.
Yes, Rick was here.
I'm gonna mute
he
my
might be
microphone
back.
for a minute.
But I think that Chuck is isn't Chuck on tonight at 9? Chuck Kovaction. I
don't
think.
know.
And I thought Roger was going to do a 24-hour stream this weekend, you know?
I did too. There's Chuck coming in right now.
Could have just set it up and just left it going.
That's what I thought I said, but
I mean, how many cameras? He's got enough cameras. He could have just pointed him wherever on the blue stacks.
hey, there's Chuck.
What the hell happened?
Chuck!
Hey, Chuck.
What happened?
I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I was in, I was out, I'm back in. Whew.
You're
You're one
in,
of those
you're
kind
out.
of guys,
You're
eh?
in, you're out.
Testing the waters?
You're in, you're out. Yeah.
Now, you and Lori are going on tonight, aren't you?
No, we are. Are you going out with Lori? Can you hear me? I better get the microphone.
There is better.
Jesus. I don't know what it is with Zoom. It doesn't like my microphone far away anymore. I have to have it right in my face, like Howard Stern or something.
Maybe you just gotta have the audio adjuster on it or something. Auto adjust.
I don't know. Zoom sucks. I'll just deal with it.
Y'all suck.
No, Zoom is miserable since their update. Everything else.
Yeah, they keep updating all the time too. I keep getting notice of their update.
Yeah, update, not good. Update.
Well,
not
the
good.
one that cracks me up, Chuck, is when you come in. Now this little box pops up, says, you're going to be on.
You can be on live.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you didn't know that already.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
You're going to be on a live stream.
You're going to be on a live stream. People can see you.
Yeah, it must be the lawyers had to come up with that. Something must have happened. Dudes, what's going on? I was listening. I was trying to eat dinner, and then I figured I'd drop in here.
Well, I'm glad you dropped in.
Yeah.
Tim joined us. He's been absent for a while. Tim Rehan is in south of Detroit.
South of Detroit.
Back in Detroit City.
Yeah. Not really absent. I've watched, but I just haven't been able to join.
Oh, glad you're finally able to come back in.
Yeah.
Lori and I are playing with a new camera to experiment with.
The 360.
Yeah, the X2.
Ah.
It's cool. I'm just trying to figure out how to edit the footage. I grabbed. It looked like LSD. Lori and I were taking a walk this afternoon in the neighborhood, and I carried it with me. Like, you take the selfie stick and you extend it all the way out, and you put it up over your shoulder, and you start walking. And then when you play it back, you put it in Tiny Planet. It looks like two giants walking on this little planet thing. It's really crazy.
Funny.
Oh, but that's not what I want to use it for. I mean, that's cool. It's gimmicky, but cool. But we're gonna be doing some
Steve
stuff.
Says good evening to you, Chuck.
Oh crap! I don't have the stream going. Yeah. See how
You had it going. What the hell?
Well, downstairs. Yeah, not like
You're supposed to pop out the chat.
I know. Too much wine.
Train Night Production says on Thursday at 10 a.m. he's getting into the Main Street Bridge Tower in downtown Green Bay, Wisconsin.
I'm having all kinds of issues this evening.
JS.
Carl's is watching a car show right now.
Is he?
Yeah, he's kind of doing a live, but like there's nobody watching really, but it's just like very shaky. Looks like a cell phone camera probably of him showing off the car show.
I was going to do a car show this morning, and I decided to sleep in instead. I was lazy. I was going to do interviews and everything, and decided...
Sleep sounded like a much better idea.
Sleep was a much better idea, Niels. That's right, man.
Yeah, sleep is great. I mean...
Every once in a while, you need it.
Car show would have been fun. It would have been all Corvettes and stuff, and I could have drove mine over, and I was going to do
right
interviews.
back, guys. I'm going to get a refill.
Nice. I was going to do some interviews with some owners. Figured I'd get a few different generation owners and stuff, and I had all these plans in my head, and I thought I could use the new 360 camera maybe, and
apparently we got a car show here in town too. So maybe if it's still going tomorrow and it's nice out, get my daughter to drive me out and have a blind guy recording cars.
There you go. I figured I'd bring the Mini 2. I had it all figured out. I was going to bring the Mini 2, get some aerial stuff.
I had a bear walk by me yesterday. That was cool.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah, I heard heard you talking about that.
If you look on my friggin' Facebook page, there's a couple pictures there. Like literally, it walked within 10 feet of us.
Wow.
Me and my daughter were just standing there. It walks by, all kinds of people freaking out.
Let's give him space. If it's mama bear, stay the hell away.
Oh, yeah, it was just a baby looking for its mama.
Oh, stay away. When mama comes, she'll be...
That's the thing. Mama was nowhere to be seen. Nowhere at all. Like
and she shows
nowhere
up
or down the highway.
She shows up. Yeah, you don't want to be there.
No, he went wandering off down the highway looking for her. Somebody got mail.
Sound like AOL, doesn't it?
It is.
Did I accidentally fire up my flux capacitor? What happened there?
That's my my ringtone for when I get mail. I put that on my phone.
Really?
Very
Yeah, man.
retro.
I admire you more now.
Very
Tim.
retro.
Oh God, isn't that scary to say now? That sound is retro. Like,
retro.
What the hell's happened to us?
Whatever.
We've evolved past 56K modems for the most part.
I'll tell you
what about the 800 bauds?
When our power was out,
I had 9600 baud. I think was my first modem was 2400 baud. I thought I was doing great.
Mine was 33.6, but when our power was out, I was kind of hoping I had AOL dial up again because the cell service out here was terrible. It was so slow.
Same with us, even up here.
Well, yeah,
our cell service, like my service dropped from getting on normal, like 10, 12 friggin' megabytes up and down. It dropped down to less than 1.
Well, that's because everybody was on it. When we lost FiOS in the neighborhood. Most people in this neighborhood of a few hundred people, maybe 1,000 houses, whatever, probably more than 100. I mean, like 1,000 houses went out. Everybody is on LTE, or whatever, and all those towers they're trying to squeeze all that bandwidth through. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
It would load, then it would stop, and we'd sit and wait. And
it'd be up
horrible.
and down, right? Right. You get they were throttling everybody.
All I did was do the odd friggin' or update on Facebook. That was it. If I tried to reply to anybody, anything else, I'd just kind of sit there on a loading screen for 10, 15 minutes. It's like, oh God.
I was trying to do our code
am I back on dial-up? What the hell?
Who's sharing?
Me. So this is the Point Grey part of Vancouver. It's like kind of near the inlet and stuff. Just kind of showing you how fucking like smoky the area, the camera moves again.
Wow,
that's insane.
Looks like fog.
It says 28 degrees, but it feels like more like 32.
Yeah, because you got that whole friggin' blanketed effect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There
holding all the heat in.
Full overshot. Usually it's,
that looks prettier. Even though it's smoggy, it looks pretty.
Yeah. When the water looks the same color as the sky, you know something's fucked.
I thought it was just your camera. Kidding.
10 views, daytime updates every minute. There's one more good shot I want to show you, but
so has nobody messed with a 360 camera yet? I'm kind of like treading on
No,
my
I
own
haven't.
here with you guys.
I have,
think
yeah.
The only people that really have it are, have you, Marcel?
Yeah.
Okay. I know Gary, or not Gary, BMAC aerials, or I believe that's who it is. And yeah,
Ron Lockwood.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to
There you
figure
go.
it out.
There's a better shot.
Editing seems to be a bit complicated. You have to pick you have to use their software. You have to use Insta360's software.
Well, I think if you hit Ron Lockwood up on that one, he could probably help you out pretty good with the editing.
Yeah. All right, because
he's used it a few times.
It
He's
seems
getting
like
pretty
I have
good
the
with them.
possibility to like grab multiple views, like grab a view, then grab another view and have two separate files and then bring them into my timeline as two separate files on the timeline and then drop between them, get different angles and stuff. More like traditional, like almost like having an infinite number of cameras.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging it. I'm going to mess around with it because it seems like it's... Because I've been using multiple cameras, which is a pain in the ass.
Like, I think it would be kind of cool to have one of those on the tip of my cane.
Yeah. You could, well, like the Insta360, they give you this selfie stick and the thing extends like...
But like
Is it
have
a
it on
meter
the
and a
tip of my
half?
blind cane, so it's just above the tip of the cane.
Yeah, you can
near
put
the
a
ground,
quarter
but
20.
you get the whole 360
Put
view.
a quarter 20 in the tip of the cane, and then have the selfie stick way the hell up out of the way, so the stitch line's like not a problem. And
Yeah.
So it comes with a selfie stick?
You can buy it.
it
You don't have to.
depends which one. I bought the ultimate. I spent like
Yeah.
mega bucks to get like all the crap with it.
You buy the
course
package,
you do.
yeah, for sure.
I
but
loaded up.
if you want to buy standalone, you can as well.
Yeah, I loaded up because I thought the selfie stick, you need it really to do all the cool stuff.
And the selfie sticks
Standing in the
usually
middle
get
of the bridge, you'll get some beautiful views. Full 360 of the bridge.
I put it on the roof. Yeah, I put it on the roof of my truck today. I was thinking, well, if I extend the selfie stick and lock it and have it like, so as long as I can clear like a 10-foot 9-inch bridge or whatever, I could fly it under bridges, drive under bridges with the camera going, and then mess with the views later. It'd be kind of cool.
I know some of the selfie sticks that you get from like say GoPro or like the actual manufacturers of really good 360 cameras. The ones that they sell are like invisible sticks. So when you attach it and everything, it doesn't show the stick, but like the knockoff ones, you can see it. It's
yeah,
there,
Insta disappears. The one that came with it disappears. It's not even there. It's
whatever they do in the
it looks weird though if you're holding your hand out though and you see this.
But you can kind of get away with it on some things. Like when you're skateboarding and stuff, it's kind of easy to kind of just put your hand beside you and have the stick kind of pointed the right way. And it doesn't really look any much different, right? But if you know it, you know it, right? But if you don't know it, you're just not paying attention to it, right? So
You can drape it over your shoulder too. Like you extend the stick and you have it all the way out and you swing the
You do
camera over
whatever.
your shoulder.
I know a guy put it on a backpack. What he did was he used one of those water sacks, those like camelbacks.
Yeah.
What he did was he put the post through that. There's no water in it, so he put the post through it and extended over his thing and faced towards him. And it was crazy cool shots.
You don't even have to face it towards you. If you get far enough away from
Well,
the
this was
two
before
cameras.
360 days, but I'm just saying like the invisible selfie stick type of cool stuff that you could do.
Yeah, it seems so. So that's what I'm digging because I have plans for this thing. I'm not telling you guys, but I have, when I'm on vacation, I have a couple of things that I plan to do that will make really good use of this device.
What about underwater? You gonna do some underwater stuff?
No, not yet. Not yet.
It can be done. Corey?
I read some mixed reviews of the Insta360 One X2 underwater. Some said it leaked like a sieve and fried itself first time. Others said it was okay. So looking at the seals on it and knowing where it's manufactured, I don't trust it.
Heat shrink.
Is that the bundle you bought right there?
No,
that's the go-to. No, I have the One X2. It's a much bigger. That's really cute, but that's only like that's not 4K.
And it doesn't do 360.
It doesn't do 360.
The brand name is Insta360, so it kind of confuses a lot of people.
It does like 180 though.
That
thing is tiny. What you just showed, Paul, is tiny. That's a super awesome device. Guys with FPV love that camera.
Yeah, I used to have it, but it's smashed to pieces right now.
Yeah, it's really cool actually. But I wanted it was a tough decision. I was going to get that, and then I decided the X2 was more what I wanted to.
Those things are meant for like small little tiny drones and stuff. They weren't really meant for like actual good use because those things overheat so quick too. They're dumb.
This one runs warm, Marcel. It runs warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those ones. Yeah.
And my wife was like, my wife caught me watching YouTube videos on it a couple of days ago. She's like, "Did you buy another camera?" Because anytime I'm watching how-tos and stuff, she's like, "It's like duh, right?" She's like, "Did you buy another camera?" Yeah, maybe. She's like,
"Yeah, maybe."
How much was that? Yeah, don't ask.
It's $1,000.
You just don't want to know.
Not $1,000 more.
You just don't want to know.
I was just saying it wasn't much. I don't remember.
Oh no, I can't. She knows. She'll just doesn't matter. Oh man, she's like, really? You need another one, Paul? I need it for our vacation. That stuff we're doing. Their thing. I already talk to people. Yeah, I need this.
I had a coupon code. It was a deal I couldn't resist.
It wasn't on sale. No, I'm not gonna lie to her until it was on sale. It wasn't on freaking sale.
It's a write-off for the business.
Not yet. No, all these things, all these f up good lies you guys have just aren't valid yet. So it's just like, I bought it, I admit it, It was expensive.
It's a new toy.
But if I can get good stuff with it, then it's a specialty camera. You're not going to use it all the time, but it certainly
It's
has
a
its
new
place.
toy for Chucky to play with.
Is that the one there?
There you go. That's it.
That's the one.
But you got to go to the ultimate.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
In Canada, that's over $1,000.
Yeah, there it
I
is.
was looking it up earlier today.
Well, I was going to get the Creator, but the Creator wasn't available, and now it became available after I ordered mine, so whatever. But it's
that's pretty much 6K. They say 5.7, but they call that a 6K.
Yeah, it's the resolution, but because it's wrapping around, I don't think it's really 6K. It's more
That's
like
right,
probably
yeah, because
probably 2.7 front and back.
Yeah,
I suspect. Oh, you gotta play that. It's a little dude.
Yeah, because you said when it was bigger, that's what I thought the other one was like.
That's actually not a bad size for a drone, too. You could put that on a 5-inch drone and it would be fine.
Yeah, I think I like it
size.
because you can get drone-like shots with it without flying the drone, which will be really helpful in state parks and stuff where I want to fly it, but I can't. Yeah, it's just... It'll just be fun. The problem is I was already looking for ND filters for it because it was kind of bumming me out about the shutter speed and having like the kind of like not having motion blur. But playing around with it, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's a different application.
My favorite part about the 360 camera is what they're showing there too, is like you can mount the camera somewhere, but then in your editor, you can actually change the perspective of where the camera is viewing.
Yeah. Yeah,
so you can select your angles.
Yes.
So you could literally be 20 feet away from you viewing yourself when you mounted the camera in your hand.
Yeah, and that's what I like about it too. And the projects I have in mind will make that'll be invaluable to me, honestly.
Mind-bending technology these days.
Yeah. Yeah, it's LSD.
Capturing the world.
LSD technology.
You're capturing the whole world, and then you put yourself in that world to view whatever you want to see in that world.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty crazy stuff on LSD.
I'm changing. I'm just, Lori and I are trying to push the channel a little bit, so we need to get a little bit of tech out there to maybe get stuff to be more engaging.
Well, I don't think that's a little bit of tech. I think that's a pretty good tech.
Yeah,
it's a cool camera.
It's a game changer.
And Lori doesn't know you spent $750 on that.
Probably does now. She's probably watching downstairs, going, "Holy shit! You told me it was way less than that."
Hi, Lori.
You just asked about the camera. You didn't ask about the accessories that came with it.
Right.
Well, you're the one that pointed it out that I had to go to the.
I told you I'm not a good liar.
Insta 360's version
Well, you
of
do
a
need
Flymore kit.
I wanted the extra battery because you can change. It's really cool that the batteries pop out of that. Unlike the Pocket 2, where it's just. I've had my Pocket 2 go flat on me when I'm using it, and you can't run it and charge it at the same time. It really pisses me off. And shame on DJI. Shame on you, DJI.
Shame
bastards.
Well, that really
talked to me about that. I would have told you what to do.
For everything it does, Chuck, that's not really a bad price when you figure. Remember when the Osmo, original Osmo came out with the Plus version, the handheld was the same camera that was on the Inspire, and yeah.
It was big money, yeah.
Those were big money too.
Well, this is just a very versatile camera, so it's not going to replace the Pocket 2 or anything.
Well, I like
that.
the size on it.
It's very small. It's smaller than it's about 2 inches wide. It fits right in your pocket. It is compact. I already caught myself trying to set it down though without the little. There's a rubber shield for the camera lenses because if you set it down, you're going to set it down on a lens because they're really careful of that.
That's one thing that I've heard about them is they scratch super easy.
Yeah. So they give you a nice when you get the Ultimate kit, they give you the guard and the little baggie for it and everything. The guard is really nice. It just pushes on and pops off really fast.
Nice.
And then you get the selfie sticks. You
Make
have
sure
to have a
you
selfie
always
stick.
use it.
Yeah, always use protection. And then Well, to fix it, it's
Especially
a
when it
trip to
comes to something
China.
that's $1,000.
They must be down the street from DJI because they're in Shenzhen, China, or whatever. Is that how you pronounce it?
Shenzhen?
Same
I
city.
gotta say that they know what they're doing over there. Jeez.
Yeah, those
The
bastards.
technology they're coming out
Why
with.
can't we do that stuff here in North America? I don't understand.
But when I was first reading, like when I first found all of you guys over here at the drone hub and stuff and started researching DJI on my own, they already had for the next 2 years planned
Hey, Chuck,
to
ignore
release stuff
what Lynn
every
says.
I
12
was
months.
reading what Lynn said. I was about to address that, but I was waiting for blind Neil to finish up. But yeah, Neil, I was gonna wait to talk about Lynn's thing. And yeah, I know. I see his gears turning too. Paul, let's see what I can do with this thing. I have plans for this thing over the next couple of weeks, and then.
Hey Chuck, check out that video link I just posted in the chat. That's a video that I did back 2 years ago with 360 camera on my drone. And the cool part about that video is you can actually like click and drag on the video and move
You can
different perspectives.
Yeah, so I actually
or everything like that. It's really cool.
Marcel, how did you do that? Is that a setting in when you upload the video? That's a setting.
Basic setting on 360 cameras. Yeah.
Hey, Marcel, if you want to play a little bit of it, go ahead and share it, screen share it. Then you can narrate a little bit.
Because what I was thinking with the project I have in mind that I want to use, I want to upload a video where I pick the perspectives and then another one where I let the viewers pick the perspective. And then just tag it in the video saying you can watch this other one too. So I think that because I like the idea of the viewer being able to pick where they're looking.
So this is an older 360 camera, of course. You know, we're talking about 2 or 3 years ago almost. And this is a drone that I built and stuff. And then, yeah, kind of like you get to play with the camera angle if you want. Right? You get to see me without a mustache even. And
nice.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, Marcel, do you think ND filters are really needed for these things? Because they seem to add a bunch of... You had some headaches with them as far as the stitch lines, and then...
It might be a good idea.
I don't know if cinematic's important for an action camera, per se.
Hey, good evening, Bill.
Looks like the quality's pretty good.
Newfound Drone Productions.
Yeah, this is super old school too as well.
Hey, Bill.
But it's not bad.
Pretty cool. Looks like a nice almost early evening. You get the nice low light and stuff going too. Long shadows.
You get to look wherever you want, so you can show the whole drone if you wanted to just sit there and look at the drone the entire time.
That's really freaky. Yeah, I've seen guys where they use the invisible selfie stick with the. They use the invisible selfie stick and hang the drone.
So that's all in editing. You choose which angle, but it records them all, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's full 360. It stitches the two. You have a front and a rear camera, and it stitches it together. And then it also gets rid of the selfie stick if you use their selfie stick.
This is just mounted on top with a 3D print mount. Whoops.
Yeah, I mounted it. I have a CB antenna magnet with a quarter 20 on it that I mounted the selfie stick to earlier this afternoon. I was driving around my truck. That was pretty cool. I was digging that. Must have looked really funny though. When someone sees my truck on the street, sees this pole on the roof of it. I was like, hey. Sometimes that's
for all they know, it's just a CB.
Figure what the hell?
What sound effect was that, Tim?
No, that was my phone yelling. That's a lightsaber.
Nice.
It was a message.
It was a message. Yeah, it's a notification on my phone. It wasn't R2D2, so I know it wasn't a text.
Nice. So yeah, you got a lot of cool stuff with drone from 360 cameras.
That camera seems to me like it's pretty neat, but it also sounds to me like what you kind of mentioned, Chuck, is there's a learning curve just to edit the damn stuff.
Oh yeah,
no, yeah. Really. The editing, look, I've already captured footage with it today, just messing around, and I'm pretty happy with the exposure and stuff. I set it in shutter priority so I can lock the shutter and let it do the rest. And it's doing a pretty good job of keeping the color okay. It has a log mode too. I don't know if I'm going to make use of it, because the colors are pretty good. Just like it's normal. The saturation's not terrible on their normal mode.
So you didn't do it in D-Log or anything like that. You just
I filmed in D-Log, but then when you go into the editor, it just kind of colorizes it if you want, and then the editor I'm learning, you set it by keyframes, so you can change your views and stuff. You set a keyframe at a period of time in your clip, and then you change your angle, and then you can set how long you want from keyframe to keyframe for it to sweep from one angle to another, and then it's cool software. I don't think it's going to take that long to learn, but there is a learning curve. So the fact that you have the footage, though, is the important part. Today I was just like, okay, can I get the footage? The light's pretty harsh. What's it going to look like? And then try different times of the day to get footage and make sure it's going to be okay, because editing can happen like later. I just want to make sure right now the footage is good. Then I was messing around with editing it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a little confused. I don't know what the hell I'm doing wrong. So up comes YouTube, and I found a couple of how-to videos. And
YouTube University.
Yeah. Well, there's some. I think Potato Jet's pretty good with this stuff. So then I found some tips. And I'm like, oh, that's what I was doing wrong. And
if you guys don't know who Potato Jet is, you should check him out. He's got a really
oh my god,
What's going there behind
his
Japan?
channel's
carriage
awesome.
rides.
Such a funny name,
Carriage rides of money.
Yeah,
he's a cool dude. I don't know where he came up with the name for his channel, but his channel's really taken off, and he's just very high energy and fun to watch. And he's like, let's try this out. I just love the way he runs stuff. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna try this, see what happens.
He gets so much gear and swag and stuff all the time. He just gives it away to his buddies all the time. It's just crazy.
Lynn knows me too well. She says, Paul, disregard it. It's just way too complicated for me.
It's not.
Well,
the
editing,
X3.
My editing consists of, I'm still using the ancient movie maker.
Oh, this is a point with this X2 thing that I bought. It seems to have ties with Premiere Pro and Final Cut, but no ties with DaVinci. So as usual, I've chosen unwisely because I'm a DaVinci guy.
Oh,
so
bad.
You can apparently bring your footage right into the other two aforementioned editors and work with the footage like there. Yeah.
So, but just to clarify, Paul, when I showed the video there, literally when you plug in that camera and have the updates installed, they automatically install on Windows. It literally, I just uploaded that. That's not even me editing any of that stuff. So that automatically happens through YouTube because it knows it's a certain type of file.
Good evening, Claire Albert.
Pretty easy to do.
Claire Albert, how you doing?
I have this thing for my phone. I still have my Z phone, and this goes on the back of my phone. It's a 3D camera.
Lynn's giving it to you a little
cool.
bit there, Chuck.
But
Lynn's going, Chuck. Shh.
So I know what you're talking about, Marcel. Look, I'm beating a camera against my forehead. This thing's like $300 when I bought it. It was beat against my, I don't care. Anyway,
You want to throw away money?
I've uploaded files too, and like in YouTube or actually Facebook, and they automatically let you spin them around, which is really cool. Gets a little icon thing, and then you can pick in Facebook when you upload it. It'll let you pick your initial perspective. When you bring the video up, you can pan it around and pick where you want it to start.
Claire Albert, welcome. How you doing? Tim, are you still flying drones or no?
When you buying one, Paul?
Hey, I haven't flown much recently, although about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, I think it'll be 2 weeks, on Monday, I got my 107.
Well, congratulations.
I haven't got the official one yet. I still have the temporary, but
it'll be about a month.
Well, Tim works night security at a big truck depot, and he should have the Anafi Thermal Duo.
Yeah.
That'd be neat at nighttime.
well, I want to get a thermal because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is with the fire department, and it's just when you do search and rescue, it's hard with the Phantom 4. You know, You need a
Well, the
thermal.
Thermal would help you see hot spots and roofs and all that other type.
And a lot of
thing,
what
too.
we're looking for is
Yeah, you
out
can
on
do
Lake
roof
Erie.
inspections.
Yeah.
Well, I was
But,
thinking about that.
Oh,
given my
hot spots
engineering-
in where
Yeah.
there's fires, you'd be able to see if there's a fire inside the walls,
right?
exactly where the fire is.
Yep, for that. And I was
Yeah,
I
right
thinking
had,
now-
about
I had the big thermal imaging camera. It was just 10 grand that I used to have on the Inspire. And I used to get called out all over Southeast Michigan to go out and do search and rescue stuff.
Yeah.
And then they all got their own budgets and they stopped calling me. So
imagine that.
Well,
I thought it might be cool to have a good thermal imaging camera like a FLIR to do like roof inspections for HVAC to look for heat loss and stuff
yeah,
too.
They
So
work
not just
really
fire.
well. And then I got
evening, George.
nostalgic and I bought the Enterprise Duo. I had that and I sold that. Then I bought the Anafi Thermal. Then I sold that to Robert Rojo. So
Yeah,
But
well,
they're starting a drone program here, and they've made me the official drone pilot. So on the 13th, I have to teach a class on, basically for visual observers and what would be expected of them as a visual observer.
there you go.
And
Good for you, Tim.
so
I got to renew mine early. I want to get my night waiver, even though I don't need it. And since you can take the 107 recursive online.
Oh, online.
Yeah.
And you know what, Chuck?
Yeah,
What's
what?
neat about it is you can, if you get any of them wrong, you just hit the backspace and go back and change it. You can do that as many times as you want and then resubmit it again.
Till you get all the right
No way!
answers.
It's like
Yes!
it's like trust.
I know.
Till you
What
get
the
all
hell's
the
up?
right
Are you
answers.
serious?
I am 100% serious. I was so worried about it too because I took it twice. I had to drive to a testing center.
Yeah,
Then
me
this
too, the
last
first time.
in the spring, John Donardo and I were doing some research on it, and so we got on a live stream together and we were doing it, and I got like 2 or 3 wrong. I still was passing, but I says I'd like better than that. So I hit the back arrow, it took me back, and I changed it. And I changed it and changed it. And
Oh, that's
changed
the FAA now. They're calling now.
yeah.
Hello, Mr. Murray. This is the FAA. Yeah, we're revoking your
Yeah, we'd like to
certification.
inform you failed.
Yeah, you're. you
10
might as
years
well.
in prison
See,
and
there it is. It's the
$10,000
FAA.
fine.
Yes, Tom.
He's got to mute us. He's got a private thing going on. It's not
Yeah.
the FAA after all.
Yeah.
I guess that's a good thing. Maybe. Nice hat.
Ooh.
Marcel's crazy. Marcel's just freaking crazy.
Oh, my
That
God.
shit crazy.
You want to be
Yeah, but
Captain
the problem
America?
is-
Hit me
the
up.
problem
This
is,
could be
Marcel,
yours.
So now you need
No
to
one
put a
thinks
quarter
your
20 on the
head.
top of that so you can screw on the Insta360 selfie stick on top and get the shots.
You're a selfie stick. What?
I am a selfie stick.
Your
I'll show
friends
you
will
a
love
selfie
selfie
stick.
Oh, I'll get bored
Whoa,
with this.
whoa, easy now.
I'll get bored with this thing too. This camera will probably end up being like the in-car camera to pick up, so I can use like the shot that gets both me and Lori, or just me, or just Lori, and serve the purpose of 3 cameras in one. I think that's its strong suit, stuff like that,
Yeah.
where you can export 3 feeds and then chop them up in post and clip between for the conversations. Maybe like when we like to go to brew pubs and stuff, so I can
Oh
have
yeah, just have it sitting in the middle of the table.
yeah, and have the bartender on, and then like all the crap going on, just bounce between, just have conversations going, and get like when I had the Pocket 2 and a Pocket going in a brewery recently, the guy's head was cut off in some of the shots because he was so damn tall. Well, with the 360 camera, you can change the perspective and fix all that
Yeah, there you
in
go.
post. So
There you go.
it's kind of cool. I mean, it's just
Yeah, you're gonna like taking the 107 test.
yeah. Well, I figured I'd do the Remote Pilot 101 freaking recursive studying and stuff and just see how it goes.
Well, I've got that. I joined that up way back when, and you know, once you join, you're a life member. so-
Yeah, and Jason's so good. His stuff's so
Yep,
good that
yep.
I figured the recursive would be good to go through it anyway.
Right. But I tell you what, if you get anything wrong, you hit
Back button.
You mean
yeah.
anything you're not 100%
Back
sure
it up.
on? Because you
No,
have
no. When you tell it you're finished, it'll score it right there. Then you hit the back button, and it'll tell you which ones you got wrong. You hit the back button, go back and change them.
they fixed that. There's no way
No,
it's like that. right
that's
now.
the way.
There's no way. That's not. There's no way.
Because
this
you
is
know
so
what?
different from. I was sweating my ass
I
off
know
taking
it.
the
You know-
first
you
one.
know what I
I'm in
think?
that room with the camera on me and stuff, and they're like, I'm like, oh my god, 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 and
Yeah, the reason I think they changed it, Chuck, is they want you to pass and learn. They're not necessarily looking to penalize you if you get something wrong.
it's crazy. I figure it was a money grab, make me pay to take it over and over and over again.
Chuck,
Well, the
were
only
you having,
expense- that
were
was
you having
expensive.
PTSD from high school final exams?
But see, that's only for reoccurrence. If you're taking it the first time, you still have to go like you and I did. But
Yeah,
for
that was
reoccurrence,
rough.
From then on through, no, you just, oh yeah,
I was
back arrow,
sweating.
back-
I was sweating. I studied so hard for the 107, and then I go in there and like the first 7 questions were like, where the hell did that come from? I was like, holy shot across the bow, what the hell is that? And they're like, so then I get to like the 8th or whatever question. I'm like, wow, I got to get all these right now. I think they did that on purpose to stress me out, bastards.
I'm just holding this up for Bill over at Newfoundland.
Okay.
About halfway through,
Tim, how was it for you?
halfway through, I thought I failed. I got about 3/4 of the way through, and I was almost in tears. And I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna leave. I'm done. I'm gonna leave. And then I thought, you know what? I'm gonna stick it out. And I went back through when I was done and checked each one. I changed.
You had
one
time to go
answer.
back through, right? I know I did.
Yeah, I did. I went back through and I checked. You know, I changed one answer, and I hit complete.
Finished. Yep.
And it sat there and it said calculating your score, and then it come up and said error. I was like, what the hell? I couldn't get back to anything. If I clicked on resume, it said that I was completed. If I clicked on the other button, it just was like a loop. So I went out there and I told him, and she says, well, did you do the survey? I said, there was no survey. She said, well, you're supposed to do the survey first. I said, it came up, said error. There was no survey. She goes, well, the computer systems have been screwy today. So she goes in there, and 5 minutes later she comes out. She's just complete the survey and you're done. But I was sweating bullets that whole time thinking, oh my God, now I'm going to have to take it over again because of an error.
So if I take my recurrent well, I'm glad you passed it, Tim, because it was I was sweating.
It was
up a
brutal.
storm, too.
Yep.
I know, and then
Yeah.
like I didn't know my results. I had to go see the proctor dude, and I'm like, well, this is gonna be embarrassing. Now I gotta see the proctor dude, and he pulls it up on the computer because this was like a year ago, March. Mine expires March 2022, end of the month. So yeah, he pulls it up. I'm just like,
She didn't tell me. She said, just what? She says, you'll get your results in the printer. She says, go ahead and stand there and it'll print out in a minute.
oh shit, that's almost worse. At least the guy
I
told me,
know.
he's like, oh yeah, look, you passed, you're fine. In fact,
I know.
you more than passed, you're fine.
Yeah, when I went the first time and the second time, I went to over by Flint to the testing center, and by the time I got out of the room door, you know, where they have the computers,
Yeah.
she had it printed up and says you passed. Here's your temporary.
Yeah, and they give you the PSI form and all that stuff, and yeah.
Yeah.
So that was, but yeah, it was a big moment though because I had to drive an hour and a half from home to go to the testing center because the closest one was like in Rome, New York, at the old base.
Well, the thing of it is that I went to go take it this last spring, right, with COVID going on.
Yeah.
And
well, I took it at the start of
find a
COVID.
testing center that was open.
Yeah, I took it. I had mine scheduled, and then everything locked down for COVID, and I was like, mine was 2 weeks. Mine was the end of March. March 30th or whatever.
I finally called one that was like 200 miles away, and it got answered in Florida. I said, "Yeah, I want to take." Oh no, all of our centers in Michigan are closed. What?
Yeah. Well, the place I went to, they actually called me back a week in advance, and they're like, "We're sorry to let you know that I don't think we're going to be able to give you that. We just switched buildings, and the FAA hasn't approved our camera positioning yet, and all this stuff. So we're not sure if it's going to fly or not for you. And I was like, oh, come on, really? And then they called me back like 2 days before and said, well, yeah, we got everything going. You're good. Can you still come in the same time? Blah 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 blah. Yep. I'm good.
Cool.
And so, but yeah, it was.
Well,
that was a nail. The whole. Just Jesus, whole thing.
You're gonna love it now, buddy.
Sit here on this big 34-inch curve screen and just take the test. And I had they gave you the book and everything last time. You had to flip through the paper book to look at the maps and all that crap. And then.
No, your online testing, like if it's maps or whatever, you just tap and say you want to see the map. It pops up on your screen, and
just like
at home,
like when you do the 101, like for Jason when you pull it up, it has nice. Because that stuff was. Yeah, it was a pain in the ass. Got to grab the book.
Well, what I always laughed at is they gave you a pencil at the testing center, and they gave you about a tablet of clean paper.
Yep.
And the book, and that's
it was like old school, right? It was. You felt like it was like the 90s or 80s again. It felt like that.
Yep.
I thought I was going to fill in bubbles on a piece of paper, like the old Iowa exams, Iowa tests. Well, I'm dating myself now, but that shit.
That's Ainsworth.
See, for me, they gave me the book. They gave me one sheet of paper, blank piece of paper, and they wrote at the top of it my code to type in the computer. And then they gave me, for whatever reason, a clear sheet. I don't know what that was for. It was just a clear sheet, like so I don't know, but
try and write your answers down and try to solve math problems that you didn't really need to do.
A wax pencil.
Yeah, I don't know, but and I had read where somebody had or seen a video or something where somebody said to take a calculator with you and
I was told you couldn't bring any
ruler.
of that stuff in.
They say you can bring it in, it just can't. It has to be a basic calculator. So my wife had one that was had a calculator and a ruler on the end along the side, so it worked out great for that. I got an 88, which I was kind of disappointed with, but because I had been getting 95 or above. But
I was in the 80s too, and it disappointed me. But then looking back, like the questions that really messed me up. Just
I had never seen them.
It was the stuff about fog, how fog forms.
Yeah.
Really messed with my squash trying to figure out like all the different types of fog. They were difficult for me to grasp. And then some of the stuff that really doesn't pertain to drones but matters to aircraft, like when you're approaching a runway, whatever, and like you're supposed to know all this shit. I'm like,
well, see, the fog always threw me off too, and I would think, okay, I got it. And then I would go back through and I would retest the practice, and I'd do the exact same answers I did before because
they were wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the strange thing is it was a lot of the weather stuff that was getting me early, and I do storm chasing, so the weather should have been easy.
But fog is funny stuff anyway. But I'll never forget lenticular cloud. That one sticks in my head.
Yeah.
Lenticular cloud, the almond-shaped cloud thing. That sticks in my head because I've been to Oregon a bunch of times, and Mount Hood always has a lenticular cloud over it. So every time my wife and I were out at Oregon, I'm like, yep, not flying near that thing.
Yeah.
And that was before.
At least you now have a name for it, right?
A lenticular cloud. Well, that sticks in my head because of lenticular lens. That was the lens that was supposed to give us all flat TVs that had built-in 3D vision. Like the lenticular lens was going to give you 3D with just a flat screen. And I don't know whatever became of that, but crap. I think the lenticular lens.
Holy crap.
Who knows? This is all useless information I'm spewing.
All very good information. I'm learning so much from you today.
That's why everybody's going.
Well, if anybody's thinking about getting 107,
Claire says nerds rule.
If anybody is thinking about getting their 107, I would recommend
square.
As Chuck, you would recommend too, Remote Pilot 101, right?
Yeah.
There are a few discounts flying around. I don't know if
Yeah,
I
still
use-
Ken or
That's the
Heron,
one I use.
Heron 18. Yeah.
That's the one I use. I use
Yep.
Heron 18, I think.
Yeah,
Heron
Heron 18.
And then there were a couple of other ones too. I think some guys mentioned.
Now
a few.
Mel 400 AGL. Mel says his is a better code for more money off. I don't know.
Mel might be right. Yeah. So shop around. There are a couple of good discount codes out there. 'Cause
I'd already used Ken's code, but
it was easy. I mean, I remember I signed up for it not too long after I watched Ken do it. I was like, well, if Ken can do it, I can do it. No, I don't mean it that. Well, I kind of meant it that way, just a jab to Ken. I actually have a great deal of respect for Ken because he's really, really talented. The guy is hilarious and he's so damn creative. And we're like the same age.
I just remembered his code. When I got there, I was like, oh, shoot, what was, and I knew I'd seen a couple of them, but I remember, I mean, his name is easy to remember. And so I remembered that one from way back. And then, because I've been a member there for a while now. I just didn't stick with the view, watching the videos.
Right.
Yeah. Ken had a flashback video beginning of the summer where he was showing how he set up his camera to do like he'd set up the camera, do the shots, come back, like pick up the camera, and showing how to do multiple angles with one camera and stuff, and shoot your own movie. And it's pretty cool stuff. It's like stuff I've been messing around with too. So he's that guy is inspirational. He does some really clever stuff. Do you see the drive-in thing he just did not so long ago, where he had he went to the old closed drive-in movie theater?
No,
and
I heard
they brought a
somebody
projector
mentioned
with
it,
him. Oh, it's really cool. And like it's just the way he closed the video and everything. It's just it's just effing genius. The guy's a genius. He just is.
He's a creator. He's not a drone pilot. He's more of a creator, YouTube creator.
He's not.
Cool.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Granted, he's not the greatest drone pilot,
comedian.
but
He's more
there
of
are
a-
very few.
He
None of us
has
are really.
fun. He just
great
has
at-
fun with what he does.
Yeah,
Well,
he's just so
That's what
damn
all of us should
creative.
do, is just have fun with
Oh,
what
yeah.
we do. Doesn't care who's watching us.
Yeah.
Just have fun.
Well, he's in
course.
the entertainment business. That's his,
Yeah, he is.
He is really
So-
gifted. I'm serious. I mean, like just everything because you have to think these all through. He thinks it all through. He has it all planned and puts it all together. It's genius. The guy's a genius.
All you is have your own genius in the stuff that you do. It's
I
just
aspire to
finding
him.
it.
I aspire to him so I can draft him and then pass him NASCAR style. But it ain't easy because he's really
Hey,
damn
good evening, Bob Casey.
Bob.
Hey, Bob Casey.
So there's no Arco drones this evening. He took the night off.
Oh, did he?
He's at a wake, I believe. So kind of a somber thing.
What's the bad?
Yeah, one of his friend's sons offed himself. It's really kind of sad.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah, that's violates the laws of nature where like your son dies
Yeah.
before you do. That's not right.
Yeah.
Well, it
Anyways.
goes back to what we were talking earlier. It's just things are just gone crazy all over the world.
And that's part of the reason why, I'm sure, because can you imagine growing up in a world like this? I mean, like growing up in it, not knowing anything else. It's insane. But yeah, I know you guys were talking about that. I didn't want to take us back there, but it really is. It's batshit crazy right now.
Yeah.
Let's face it. It just is. And now they're
one
kind
of
of
the things I always keep saying is we're getting closer and closer to Idiocracy. If you haven't seen the movie, watch
great
it.
movie.
We're getting
Genius
closer and
movie.
closer to it every day.
Yeah.
It's what plants crave.
Hey, Bob Casey, how you doing?
Electrolytes. It's what plants crave. That's a great movie. I watched that. That movie came out in like 2008, I think, or 9.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they were talking to.
It's genius.
Well, yeah, it was. Was it Trey Parker or Matt Stone who created that one? No, that's from South Park. Mike Judge. Mike Judge, I think, created it, didn't he?
Yep.
Isn't it like Office Space? He did Office Space too. And they interviewed him like in 2019 or 2018 or whatever it was, 10 years after. And he's like, yeah, I can't believe we're there already.
2006 it came out.
Okay, yeah, it was 2016 then when they interviewed him. He's like, yeah, I can't believe we're there already. And,
It was a year I moved to this town, actually.
I
Yeah,
like
so-
money.
Oh,
Was it not sure? Ever put his arm in to get it barcode branded? What's your name? Not sure. Did you say not sure? No, I did not. It's like ow, ow, like tattooed it in his arm. Sure, comma not. Good stuff. That movie's classic, man. The great
That was a
garbage
blast.
avalanche of 20, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, Luke Wilson's pretty popular too. He's a good actor.
Yeah, yeah. His brother's a little more popular, but he's still good.
actually, Luke Wilson was just in what's it called? Stargirl.
Yeah. Yeah, Stargirl. Yeah.
That wasn't too bad of a. That's a different series.
Dave's hiding, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's all part of the multiverse.
Yeah.
I think the one dude's name was Frito Lay, the lawyer guy or whatever. Wasn't he Frito Lay or something? I like money.
Yeah, Frito.
Frito Lay.
Dak Shepard is a popular actor as well, and Terry Crews is in Idiocracy. I can't believe that. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good cast.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that. It's been a long time.
I bought it on DVD, but the DVD is really, really crappy. I mean, like, the quality is really crappy.
It was a pretty low budget movie for when it was done.
But it looked okay on, like, when I think I rented it the first time. It looked okay. It looked worse on DVD.
I watched it on friggin' YouTube.
It's a great movie. It's a good watch. It's like Office Space. It's just like a cult movie, and it's really
I
fun
found
to
a free
watch.
copy of it on YouTube, and at some point, whoever posted it up, it got removed. But
You grabbed it before.
you can find it out there again. I
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah, it's good.
there's always a way.
Always a way. Bruce Jackson's in the house.
This is the way.
I had a guy that was a friend of that was
John Coopy.
creating a movie, and he was doing Indiegogo.
Chris Jackson.
I donated for the movie. And the movie
Rojo.
came out. He sent me a
Coopy.
DVD, and I can't even watch
Yeah.
it because I don't have a DVD player.
Well, if you have a Blu-ray, it'll play DVDs.
I don't have anything. I thought.
Oh,
I
you
told
got rid
my-
of all. You got rid of all mechanical spinning disc stuff.
I had said,
How
I'll
about your
just use
computer?
my laptop, and then I got a new laptop, and I went to work, and I'm like, there ain't no DVD player in this.
Yeah, I transferred my LG Blu-ray to my my new tower that I built up in this past winter.
My old laptop,
Get a
the
record
video's
player
messed
and
up.
you put the disc upside down and put the needle on and spin it really fast. Should work. Should work. You just won't get any video.
Actually, it is true that DVDs and Blu-rays spin from center to edge instead of from edge to center.
That's
The
right.
opposite
DVD.
direction. It's kind of cool.
Cruel
What's
Summer.
that?
Remember
What do you got there?
Remember the
Cruel Summer?
laser disc
Yeah,
system.
that's his.
Yes, the 12-inch freaking Pioneer Laserdisc. Great big ass things.
Oh,
Yep.
Big
Yeah.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, man.
They sounded damn good.
Well, yeah, that was
Yeah, dude.
was good stuff. I was in high school then. I tried to get my parents to buy a laser player. My dad's like, yeah, no. No.
No, for the
How much is that? No. Nope. It took all my energy to get him to buy a VHS hi-fi deck. It took all my energy. We walked into the stereo store, and he was gonna buy a VHS deck. And I'm like, Dad, you got to get hi-fi. Why? Gotta have stereo, Dad. I don't have a stereo TV. I'll set you up. Get the stereo, Dad. You got to get the stereo. Oh man. But yeah, I couldn't get him on the laser vision deal. Did that actually survive? Do they even still exist? But it's the same technology.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine just came out with a new season 8. I didn't know that. You guys ever seen that show?
Uh-uh.
No.
You haven't seen
Yeah, you
Brooklyn
might as well
Nine-Nine?
just totally bounce
I have
them
3
all.
heads.
It's pretty funny.
What's that?
Just totally bounce them. Like
I
you should
don't
do a
know
total
how to do.
block
I don't know
and
how to do it.
Oh, you're doing the Timothy thing again. Damn it.
I've never had to do it before, so I don't know how to. My choices are not are.
Oh, Claire's ex. What's going on here? We're having a dispute.
There's a little bit of heat going on in the chat. Yeah. What did John post?
You're reporting it, but oh my god, it's a little cat in the box.
Oh, nice, John. I didn't fly today. What about you guys? Any of you guys fly today?
I charged up the spark batteries and the controller.
Yeah. And
too windy.
Oh. I didn't tell John. He probably didn't hear all the banter about the Insta360 One X2 that I was farting around with all day. Yeah, John, I got a 360 camera, brother. I'm messing around with that thing. That'll be fun. Now watch, I'll have to send it to John so we can strap it onto one of his FPV drones and really get good footage.
We lost him.
We lost him? He might come back.
Dropped off.
I didn't hear any gunplay.
And then gone. Jackson got it done.
Get it? Oh.
Just hidden though. I don't
Chris
know
got rid of him?
Everything.
Chris cleaned up?
Cleaned up, buckled up.
Chris timed him out.
Nice. It's good to have good security.
Oh, he lost power. I was wondering why he was frozen for a sec. Yeah, he lost power again.
Yeah, John, had to step it up, man. I have plans for this crazy ass camera next week when Lori and I are on vacation. We're gonna do we have some activities planned that will make good use of this thing.
I'm gonna go water the lawn. I'll be back in a minute.
My home automation waters my stuff for me. I don't have to do anything. Now I just gotta get a lawnmower that's like a drone lawnmower kind of thing.
He had
Robotic
to
mower.
go make water for the lawn. Does that help you? He had to go EV. He had to be the Frenchman there.
That kills the lawn because the grass doesn't like electrolytes. It's not what plants crave.
Well, yeah, that's a great movie.
It is
I
a good
must have
movie.
watched that a dozen times, and every time I was just busting my gut. And every time you watch it, you notice something else that you missed the first
Little
time.
nuggets. Yeah, there are a bunch of
and
little
it's like,
nuggets
oh
in that
my
one.
God.
It's really well done. I'm due for another watch of that
Holy
one.
cow, Paul, you look like right lit up when you turn off that screen behind you.
Yeah, you're really.
Oh, the screen's on.
You're
It's
glowing.
Just, it's dark.
Oh yeah, it's,
I'm
it's
actually-
nighttime. Yeah,
I need
so your
hair and
camera's just-
makeup now. Marcel's looking good.
because it's not trying to adjust for that light behind you, which is how your camera is normally set up.
Is that better?
What, John? Lake Placid, man.
Yeah.
Going up to Lake Placid. Massively underrated movie is correct. Yeah, John came in late for all that banter.
Oh
It's good
yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
You must have went back and watched the stream.
Oh, we keep talking about it.
Or living in the country. Yeah.
Well, you got the night view now. That's right. Last night was the last night where we were going to have sunset after 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Yes.
This year.
Oh yeah, now we're headed the other way again, aren't we?
Well, we've been
Doug,
heading the other
Chris
way
Jackson,
since
take care,
June.
buddy.
But it's logarithmic. You know, it's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh, well. That just means next week Lori and I can start doing s'mores earlier. That's all. Because it'll be dark earlier.
Well, the sad part is pretty soon we're going to be having winter.
But winter
Gonna
is
have
when
fall first,
people
bud.
spend more time watching our YouTube channel, so there's a potential to grow your channel more so.
Autumn is one of my favorite times of year because of
Oh,
all
so-
the beautiful colors.
Since the start of all this mess, I've gained like 400 people.
Since when? Since when, Neil?
Since all this mess started.
Mess, you know.
Yeah, I went from like, I think my
You're ahead of me
channel
now.
I had like 20 subscribers or something, like my friends and family, and now I'm
You're
like,
ahead of me now.
am I now?
Yeah.
But now,
What?
Oh, we're talking about
He's got
subscribership.
more subs than me now. Well, I was ahead of him for a while.
It'll probably go up and down, but I've been working really hard at it, so hopefully something will happen.
I don't work at it. I just throw up friggin' pizza videos.
They're funny though.
Hey, Neil, I see that Tim Jackson is copying you. He put a pizza video up just the other night.
Yeah, he didn't get anywhere near the views I got on the same night I put up I think it was the next night I put up my 4 cheese pizza, frozen cheese pizza. It's now up to like 1,150 views.
See, right there.
And he got like 30 views on his pizza.
Yeah.
He've made. It's just weird.
It's funny. It is weird. One of the guys I know on Droning on the Discord, he had some video that he did a short and it had some obscene number of views on it, and he picked up like 100 subscribers from it like overnight. Like,
I wonder what the most popular keyword is: pizza or sex or drones.
I don't know.
Pizza, then sex and drones.
Put them all in.
Put them all in and see which one hits the highest. Yeah,
the
right.
pizza sex drone.
All right. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Having sex while flying a drone, eating pizza.
Be a lot of fun.
There you go.
Bam! Million views.
I'll
make sure the thumbnail is some really hot chick in a thong or something, and then
with beer,
holding a beer,
That's
and
your
a slice
thumbnail.
of pizza.
Get all the views.
Pizza thong.
All the thumbnails.
Everything, all the keywords in one thumbnail. Bam.
Hashtag.
Oh man.
It even says it's guessing sex, so.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, Neil, man. Just keep digging, brother. That's what I'm doing. Just keep digging. Keep trying to make stuff. But
I don't know. People seem to like the last one I did too with the Hawaiian pizza, just because of the song I picked.
Your
It was
next
only
video
like
could be
15
sexy
seconds.
pizza by drone. Ooh.
pizza by drone.
Sexy pizza by drone.
Sexy pizza by drone.
Yeah.
Could get some chick in a bikini deliver like bikini pizza delivery.
Yeah, for those 2 seconds.
Yeah, but if they're showing too much, then YouTube takes it down.
Yeah.
Well, how about these like
Gotta be
fishing with
careful.
Louisa and stuff?
I've seen some
She's,
YouTube
like,
channels
practically
where
naked.
girls are topless. Literally, I've seen YouTube channels.
I saw a video recently. It was like filmed in Greece or something, and yeah, the beach. It was.
Oh,
there were
wow.
guys dangling shit around. It wasn't really easy on the eyes, but I mean, it was. But it was. It's like, what the hell is this shit?
John, did you see what John Coopy wrote?
What do you write?
Live from Studio
Drone
B.
Pizza Casting Couch. There you go. Oh, how is Roger Palooza doing right now? Is he like?
Gotta rewind this
No,
video.
we haven't heard a word.
You'd have
Really
to go
now?
back.
Earlier we did, but
I thought we were gonna oh wait, I thought Paul, you're gonna be like pick up a call. It's like, hang on, we got to go live to Roger Palooza now. I'm like,
Yeah,
we're taking you live to Roger Palooza. I'm
Give
like,
somebody a call.
I sent him an invite, and he just no, they're not interested, I guess.
Too busy.
Hugh came on.
There's a
Hugh
whole
came
bunch
on,
in there.
Hugh gave us a little bit of a tour on his cell phone, but
I saw a little bit yesterday afternoon, Friday afternoon. They were like getting stuff set up,
yep.
and looked like they were having a pretty good time. They were testing out the feed in the backyard or front yard, whatever it was.
Well, Andrew Ksenia and the kids were there.
And then my
Didn't
buddy
work all
and
along, though.
my buddy down the road, he made it.
John
Centros.
Coopy, get your wife to
Centroid
twerk with
made
a
it,
pizza
yep.
on her back.
I call him Centros. Yeah, Centroid. He made it.
Yep, Mark is there along with John DiNardo.
Roger
Hugh.
kicking Paul to the corner. Koopy's always a troublemaker. This is why he and Geeks Fauna get it on all the time. I'm kidding.
Well,
just kidding, John.
John, I sent you an invite. Now don't.
Ooh, come on, John. Drop
Hey,
in for
come
a few
on up,
minutes.
John. Get up here. Come on.
Dude, turn on them studio lights.
Man, Andrew's not here. Don't worry about it.
Oh, the hell with Andrew. He's not scary.
Just chase off those old the old couple and tell them like IKEA's closed and get in here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, as for that 360 camera, I'm still using the old Moto Z4, so you just stick it on the back and then you have
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah. But I never used it much.
Have you tried any of those clip-on like friggin' telephoto like extension lenses?
I have a Hasselblad camera that goes on the back of this phone too. It sticks on the back.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Actually, I think it's right over here.
Go back.
I think is it in here? There. No, wait, that might be the projector. This phone's like 2 years old. I hate to throw it out because of all this crap for it. Yeah, this is a projector. This actually projects like a 52-inch thing on the wall.
On the wall.
Oh, very
Yeah.
cool. That's awesome.
So like all this crap for this phone. I get about $10 for it when I sell it on eBay next year when I get a new phone. I don't know.
What kind of phone is it, Chuck?
It was a Moto Z4. I had the original Moto Z Force, and then the Z2 came out, and the Z3 came out, and it's been a good run, 5 or 6 years.
So what does it look like? Like I don't know what a Moto Z.
It just looks like
Motorola.
Just looks like a phone. There's nothing.
I don't know, because like with Apple, they got a camera in a different place than the Samsung.
Oh, the camera's on the back. Then it has this all these little pins on it where you can, and it's magnetic. The things just see that.
Do the newer models work the same way? I mean, with that equipment, is it?
No, it's done. They tried it. They hung on to it. They promised 2 iterations, so about 4 years was what it was going to be good for, and then we got 4 phones out of them instead of 2, so that was a pretty good run. But it just didn't catch on because you got to carry all this crap around with you. You got to carry the phone, all the stuff, and
A lot of stuff, yeah.
And only nerds like me really bought into it.
Nerd.
So,
Oh, I would assume,
nerds.
John.
Nerds.
You have the invitation in your email. Knowing
nerds
how Paul is.
Get on in here.
He says he'll come in and hang.
I think my next phone might be a Razr. I like the flippy foldy ones now.
I'm still using this as an old one. The
Fine.
curve. Remember they came out with the curve that was a little flexible?
Yeah, that's probably not much different in age from mine, Paul. Mine's from 19, I think, 2019.
Yep. Oh yeah, that's about what this is.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
really,
Mr. Coopy's here.
Today
Nice.
I got this thing.
It's a GoPro.
Samsung. Bought the OtterBox for it.
cool.
Make sure it's protected.
It's actually funny. I haven't had to upgrade my phone because phones haven't really gotten all that impressive, and now I'm using the big thing for me with the phone before was the camera. Now I rarely use my phone camera. I'm using everything else. I'm using all the like the Pocket 2 or this new Insta 360 thing, or the drones, or the action, or when I'm feeling saucy, I'll tell Lori I'm going to carry her Sony A6600 around to get really good stuff.
Feeling saucy.
Saucy. Koopy.
There he is.
There
Mr.
you go.
John.
Mr. Koopy.
Dude.
Welcome.
It's like
All
old
our
times.
friends.
It's like drone therapy, sort of. I feel like we're...
It is Chuck approved.
Hey, John.
Yeah, Chuck approved.
Hey, Paul and friends, what's going on?
Bill and I think we kissed and made up, so yay.
That's good. That's good.
The whole thing was stupid anyway. So, just stupid. Always is.
Sign of the
All these
time.
spats are stupid, if you ask me. It's always about stupid.
Sign of the times.
Yeah,
Most
unless you're
things,
just
Chuck,
pissed
are
off
down
at
to
iGal,
a-
right, John? Unless you're pissed off at iGal.
Oh yeah, iGal. Still trying to figure out. We have to dive a building this week. Have to figure out where to do that. Oh, you got your one of them fixed?
Sweet.
This is the same one, so you can't really see the amount of smash marks on the top of this lens. It's pretty bad.
That's pretty. Yeah, you can't
can
see
see
any
white
damage. It looks great.
Over it, definitely. Yeah.
This portion of the show is brought to you by Loctite 401.
Buy a 6-pack. You never know.
And JB Weld.
Marcel, if you get one of yours fixed, are you going to try to do a building dive or nah? I mean, you're right there. You could literally probably dive right by
I
where
have
you
lots
are.
of buildings to dive, and I know I could do it. That's the hard part, or the
somebody.
It's the really annoying part. Is I know I can do it. The problem is I know the next week's going to be challenge is going to be either really ridiculous or like something harder than I could probably do, like a Rubik's Cube, which I haven't learned how to do yet.
I'm worried about the Rubik's
It's going to be
Cubes,
like
too.
fucking the week
You mean
after
one of
that.
these?
Super simple. It's like
Not quite, Chuck. Actually, that would be easier, probably.
Yeah.
This is an original. Well, I shouldn't say an original.
Ooh.
My grandfather had this when he passed. It was sitting on sitting on a table in his living room when I was with my dad.
That's cooler. It's got more cubes.
Yeah. Yeah, this
Oh,
is the one that Czech invented though.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, I inherited this
Started
one,
it.
so it's kind of cool.
I mean, I haven't figured out a building yet, but my backup is I'm just going to dive the water tower in town. I mean, at least that's probably a safe bet, but
Easily, yeah.
yeah, I'm just not really sure which
There's,
building I feel like diving.
I'm not worthy of all this contest stuff you're doing, but there is an old candle factory that's abandoned that they've been knocking out all the windows on, but it has the most awesome chimney outside of it.
Oh, cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'd like to find some place like that. I
If
just
they're
need to
knocking
look
out the
for stuff
windows,
like
you
that.
might want to fly it soon because it sounds like they're about to demolish it.
Yeah, it's been going on all summer, Neil, and it's like the first thing I thought when they took all the windows, I was like, somebody with an FPV drone, ballsier than me, would have a lot of fun here.
The problem with like these little tiny drones is you don't really want to take it to those kind of environments as much because they don't really have that much power. And like anytime you fly them, you're going to be crashing them. That's just the way they go. It's not like something
You're not going to recover it in this building. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you're just that's just bye. So
How cool would it be to find a place that they are blowing up and fly through it with FPV as it's imploding?
as it's imploding.
There's a guy who did a dive beside a smokestack while it was being blown up, and you could see all like the dust cloud and everything. It was really cool.
Well, who's the dude that flew in the Iceland volcano there recently and like had like there were like chunks of lava rock going up by the drone and everything?
Yeah.
Didn't he
Last
crash into it too? And get
I think he
paid, like,
finally did, but the
double
first-
the amount of the drone or something for
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah, I think so.
I
But
think
the
it gets
first one
so
he made
hot
it
and
through.
melts, kills the electronics.
Yeah, he made it through the first pass though, because like somehow he just thread the needle through all that shit flying everywhere. It was epic.
Epic as all hell.
Oh yeah, it was worth risking the drone for. Absolutely, that was.
Yeah, I figure next week's challenge is either, you're right, it's probably going to get either really ridiculously hard or maybe just a step up. I can't really see where else they would go from here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll find something. I can always do the McDonald's sign again. I did that once.
Ooh, that would be go through the arches. That's cool. It's the American way.
Reverse dive.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be, whatever it is, it's got to be at least 3 stories tall. That's pretty much the rule. Like, as long as it's 3 stories tall, you're good.
Well, it's funny. My latest video I rolled out last night has very little drone footage in it. Very little.
Sometimes it's just better to
That
shoot
one
with a
was-
regular camera.
That one was cool. You're
Oh, the
friggin'
Woodstock?
That was
I didn't
fun.
get a chance to see that. That came up on my feed, and I'm like, damn, I need to watch that.
Yeah,
Looks like you had fun with that one, and
We had fun.
that old couple you found there, they look like they were
Nick
originally
and Bobby.
out there. And
they were on the
having a
cover. They're on the
blast.
cover. They're on the cover of the Woodstock LP.
Yeah.
That's them on the cover. They were like, my wife and I were hanging out in the museum, which was like a time machine. It was super cool, and I wanted to get a lot of footage in there. And then Lori really wanted to go to like the monument, which is the site of the concert and stuff. So we went down to the field, and then I walked right by those two, and a few people were talking to them, and I didn't know who the hell they were. They're sitting there, and I didn't see the record or anything. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pop my drone up right here for a couple minutes. You guys like okay with that? And they're like, oh yeah, sure, okay, cool. So I get the Mavic 2 out, and I'm flying the Mavic 2 and get a couple of shots, and then bring it down, and then I was like, oh, wait a second. And then all that stuff happened. That's when I got the Pocket 2 out, and it was really cool to listen to them talk. Nick was telling all those cool stories, and then it was really fun to get to be with them by the monument. And then we had our wireless Go 2s on, so you could actually hear us talking. I handed the Pocket 2 to a guy and said, "You're my cameraman now. Just hold it. It's filming." And then we went over
awesome,
and
man.
just pretend you're taking a picture, because you're really just filming us, even though we're not taking a picture. And
My wireless Go is already came in handy, man. So I'm pretty happy with it.
it's an awesome piece of gear. I get so much use out of my stuff. It's great.
It really is, and you sold it to me for a solid, man. So I appreciate
You're welcome
it.
back.
No, I'm glad I went to a guy who's using it, because it was just if I didn't sell it, it was just gonna sit around on a shelf.
Listen, if you do solo stuff like me, it's fine.
It's
Like,
awesome, yeah. But when Lori got into it with me, I'm like, crap. Now I need another one.
I like the little, the Knox mic too that you sent me.
I never
one, too,
tried
works
that,
nice.
but I ordered it originally, and I'd never even used it. I opened up the box and looked at it. I was like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm not going to use this. And then
Yeah, it works pretty good. I use it in my iPhone actually. I just plug it in and I just get video from there with it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're using it, but having the two of them with me and Lori, it's really awesome because it'll bring it into the same receiver, and then you can decide if you want to merge the two channels together. You can, so it's one audio feed coming in to your device, or you can leave them stereo, like left and right, if you want.
That's neat.
Which is pretty cool, and then even has backup channels, which is crazy. It'll bring in a regular feed for each microphone, and then like a 20 decibel or 12 decibel drop signal, so you don't have clipping, or like just in case it gets kind of too loud for it. And it's crazy device.
One thing about Rode stuff, man, is Rode always makes really good microphones. They always make quality sound gear. I mean, we have a Rode, I forgot what it's called. I think it's called like shotgun mic, something like that. We have one of those things too. I mean, the audio that comes out of those things is just awesome.
I can't believe they're in Australia. I had no idea when I bought it. I thought it was just another Chinese thing.
I'm now learning that now. I had no idea.
Right on the back of it, made in Australia.
I did not realize that.
Freaking cool.
Look at my things.
Down under. Made in Australia, not like
excited
designed.
for your 360 Go, not Go. Sorry, just the actual 360 camera. The one, yeah.
X2 is I bet you the X3 is coming out
soon. Tim, did you get your power back, or did you go hook the generator back up again?
Now, Lynn was on earlier. Lynn might still be on, John. Be careful, because she was already getting a little irritated with me because Paul was ready to push. He had the Amazon site up. I think he was ready to click buy. Right there. He's like,
yeah, Lynn keeps an eye on me.
Oh my God. Just let Paul have his fun. Jeez.
Just buy it.
I'll start shaking a crooked finger at you.
I would love to have a 360 camera if I knew that I would use it for something. Like I feel like I would shoot a few films with 360, and then
it's just the novelty.
After that, I probably wouldn't touch it again. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like I
don't
have a good use for the platform.
Mount the 360 underneath like the Mini 2. You could have a blast. You could get some wild videos.
You could.
It's smaller than my mobile phone. but it's not as small as the Go 2, which is a tiny little thing.
That's this. But this doesn't
Yeah,
shoot.
that's it. That's that one.
This doesn't shoot 360 video though. This is just regular old.
It's pretty wide angle though, isn't it, John? 160 degrees or something.
Yeah, it is. And this thing, man, I just did some filming with this thing today. I'm pretty impressed with it. I mean, how long it can record, the video quality. I mean, this is a neat little device. Really is.
I can't grab mine. It's down on the coffee table. Too lazy to go down and get it. But yeah, they make some pretty cool stuff, and you have to use the app to edit, don't you? Just like I do.
So you don't really have to use the app to edit, but you do need to pop it into their editor and then figure out what you want to do. Because like when you shoot in the pro mode, at least on the Go 2 anyway.
No, it's the same thing. Pro mode, you have to bring it into their editor.
You bring it into their editor, yeah, so you can export it into something that you can use, yeah.
Yeah, because they give you like a high res file and a low res file, and then supposedly it's almost like a proxy kind of thing built in for their editor. So you get these files on your card. At least that's what I've been learning. Yeah, so it sounds like the same. I imagine it's the same architecture. It's just a different device. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much use I get out of the X2. But I bought it because I have a specific application for it next week. I'm not talking about it anymore, but it's like I convinced myself that as obscenely expensive as it was, I wanted to capture this thing that I was doing next week with it.
What do they go for now?
Depends. It's 400 and something for the camera alone, and then as you add stuff, it goes up and up and up and up and up.
649 was the big one.
That's the ultimate. Yeah, I grabbed that.
Yeah. The 360 Go 2, that's not a cheap camera either, but it's not, well, like, it's about $100 more than the original, but the original had so many downsides, so.
Same thing is true with the original, with the One. The One was a good device, but they had, like, very limited battery. So they've almost doubled the size of the battery in this one. Things like that. They made it
same exact thing for the Go 2. I mean, they added a longer back. You went from having 8 gigs of space to 30 gigs of space on this thing. So like when I was out today, I didn't feel like I was gonna run out of space. I shot a few videos and it was good. Yeah, that's so cool, man.
The wife isn't mad at me. She just handed it to me.
Oh, there you go.
She is listening.
Yeah, well, she's a good woman.
She's been lurking and listening the whole time.
She wants the channel to do well too. So, but the screen's really wild. It's round.
Right on.
No, that's great, man. That's great. I mean, it's nice if I can pull up what I did with my.
I told you about the little cover thing though. It has a little condom thing that goes on the top of it, so you don't tear up the lens. Small though, right, Paul? Nice and small.
Yes, it is. Did you tell them about how you put it on top of the truck?
Oh yeah, I use the selfie stick because there's a 1/4-20 in the bottom of it. So I threaded it on the selfie stick, and then I threaded the selfie stick on the magnetic mount on top of my pickup truck and drove around with it and filmed a little bit. It looked pretty funny on the roof.
Oh. Let's see. Oh, is it sharing the right thing?
Yeah, you're sharing.
My whole desktop or?
Just the video, it looks like.
Just the video. Okay, cool. That's what I was looking to do. This is what I shot today with the 360 Go 2. Just a smooth little pusher Cinewhoop thingy.
It's nice footage.
I know, right? This little camera is mighty. It takes some pretty decent video.
And I think that wow, look at I like the flares and stuff. The little bit of warp you get, like see how there's a little bit of warpage there in the footage.
Mm-hmm.
Like DaVinci and stuff will straighten that right out. So you can straighten out the flagpole, all that stuff. It'll fix it.
I thought the Go Sudio 2 has options to.
It might too, John. It might straighten it out too. That's really good footage, and actually some pretty good flying right there, Mister.
Thanks, man. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite places to fly. I'm so glad that I found it. There's like almost nobody here. It's right by the river. I mean, look at all the views and stuff that you can get. It's crazy.
It's pretty. Look at the reflections and stuff you get with the camera when you fly over like towards the river.
Right.
That look pretty good.
It seems to adjust to light pretty well too. I mean, I just shot in auto and
Really?
sent it. Yep, it's pretty much all automatic. I just sent it out. Yep.
It's it doesn't adjust quickly. It kind of like subtly changes, which is nice. You usually have like when you go under that, it kind of slowly brightens up and then it kind of softens down. Yeah, that's cool. Because usually it looks pretty. Usually when you're automatic, it looks really cheesy.
Yeah, but this looks pretty good.
Oh, you're going through the crotch of the tree. Do it. Nice.
Nice. If you think that's a butt puck,
He likes
wait until the
her
next
needle.
part. Wait until the next part here.
I think you've done this before.
Yeah, I've done this a few times before, just not with this one.
Oh, I'd be like, nope.
Oh,
Nope.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice, man.
I've
And
done
smooth,
that
too.
gap so many times though. Like for me, it's like, oh, I'm just kind of hanging. I know every inch of that thing.
I was gonna say, like the way you missed the branches, the leaves, and the
You
pole,
came
even the
pretty close
pole.
to that pole, yeah.
Yeah, Paul was watching the pole. Like
I knew it was there, Paul. I knew it was there.
Have
Yeah,
you
it's
ever
nice.
hit it in the past?
I
You
I
know, I've
love-
never hit that pole. I've yet to hit that pole.
Drone flying is amazing.
I love the way the sun breaks through the leaves too. At that time of the day, it looks really cool.
And that's a
I
blind
know,
guy
you know,
saying
this
that.
this wasn't even an optimal time of the day. when I shot this.
Neil.
This was like 4 o'clock.
What?
I don't know. Something?
Do I need to get my blind cane to show you that I am blind?
No, it freaking sucks. I hate that shit. That's all. I hate it.
Hey, at least I've got as far as I have with it. I should have been fully blind by the time I was 20. I'm not, so I'm happy.
I think we're almost at the end here.
I love your attitude, but I hate what you're dealing with, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Well, we all got to deal with our own friggin' deck.
John is sitting there.
Yeah, my friggin' socks, dude. You know what? I don't give a.
I didn't say anything about the socks. I didn't say anything about. Wait, I did not say anything. I didn't say anything about the socks.
When the
He
socks
just
came
said
in,
John standing there.
Chuck started chuckling though.
I was laughing because I remember like somewhere I have a picture of me when I was wearing the original DJI goggles, the big white, the cereal box things. And there's a picture of me sitting in my backyard, and I had the socks on with the shorts and everything, and my sneakers, and I'm sitting there on the grass. I'm flying the drone, and I took a selfie, and it's like me with the I thought of me for a second. So yeah, no, I looked ridiculous.
I tuck my socks in like that every time I'm out there because, dude, I just don't want any ticks, man. I can't stand ticks.
No, it's
And
cool.
It's not
Good-
an infested
good thinking.
area, but I've
Good
had them
thinking.
on me before.
Oh, what I love about the drones is I get to see all these different areas, different parts of the world that I'll never be able to get to myself.
Yep.
Be able to see it
know,
from a totally bird's eye view.
Who passed the Spark around a few years back to like all the different people around? Like,
Oh yeah, they were sending it around.
Hello?
Yeah.
I want to do that with a Mini. I want to send a Mini around and do that again. That was really super cool.
Yeah, that was Ken Heron.
Ken did it. Yeah.
How far did it go before it stopped?
I don't know, but it's such a great idea. It needs to be.
The last I heard, it was tied up in customs somewhere. I don't know if it ever made it through.
Really?
It was the drone hub that sent me.
Ooh, Lava Red. Lava Red.
This is
That's
the one
what mine
that
was.
This is the one that disappeared for a month in a maple
Winter.
tree. Well, fall.
Late fall. Yeah.
So like this totally blended in with the leaves. Gotta love maple trees.
And it rained.
the wonderful red leaves.
It rained and rained too, didn't it, Neil?
Rain, snowed, freezing temperatures.
Parker's such a big
Amazing.
drone.
I sold my
drone.
Spark to a coworker's dad, and he flew it like once, and then he ended up giving it back to my coworker, and a part of me wants to buy it back from him. It's such a cool little drone.
I gave my Spark to my brother, and he flew it like once or twice. He told me the video range is terrible, and I'm like, yeah, well,
It's 1080 because it had
like,
the 2-axis gimbal, so it used the sensor to fix left right.
it's Wi-Fi FPV though. I think he was talking about like the range. He said he got
range wasn't good. I really think the Air. Remember the first Mavic Air that was so cool looking?
Air, yep.
That had worse range than Spark.
This is the battery that was on it when it crashed. There's no swelling or anything on it. There's no damage to it, but it's totally drained.
I had 4 of those.
It won't take a
12
charge
minutes.
at all.
I can only get 12 minutes.
It won't
of those
charge
damn
no matter
things.
how long you leave it.
Yeah,
So
nothing.
it's game over.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Can you still get batteries for Spark?
Oh yeah, you can still find them.
Yep.
60, 70 bucks a piece.
So what do you guys think about the successor to the Mavic 2? You think that's going to show up this year, or do you think the rumors are right where it's going to be next year? What are you guys thinking?
I don't know to me, DJI is unpredictable. Remember when they came out with AccuSync?
Yeah.
And they discontinued the Inspire ones. If they'd have put AccuSync on it, they'd still have a hell of a drone. That's the reason I got rid of all of my Inspires, was because they weren't AccuSync. And I get out there over the river with those ships and all the interference and everything. And there was days when I couldn't complete a pass around to the front of the ship. All of a sudden, I'd lose visual.
You mean you had Lightbridge?
Yep.
You're using Lightbridge?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was any. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I remember AccuSync on my Mavic Pro, and then when I upgraded to the Mavic 2 Pro, AccuSync 2 was leaps and bounds better than AccuSync, which was great.
Oh yeah. I went from Mavic Pro 1 to Mavic Air 2.
And see the
jump.
The thing that I don't quite get from DJI is they were the ones that almost perfected the changeable cameras. They had the knuckle, you change the cameras on there.
On the Inspire.
Why they don't have that on some of their other drones, where you could reach in there, just take it out, put it in, and you could change not necessarily lenses, but you could put the duo on there, or the single on there, or the 1-inch sensor.
It's
planned obsolescence. That's all it is.
John hit the nail on the head. John hit the nail on the head with planned obsolescence.
We may get
because
to that
they
point,
can do it, they could do it. They choose not to because they wanted to sell 2 versions of Mavic 2. They wanted to sell the Zoom. They wanted to sell the Pro, and they wanted guys like me to buy both.
And let's be honest,
I'm sitting here with the Crystal Sky Ultra, right?
And these drones have had
I
some
can't
very
fly the
significant
Mini on there
changes.
because it won't allow me to load that DJI program onto the Crystal Sky.
Yeah, I know that's unfortunate. Now I have Fly on my smart controller now, but that's only because DJI said okay.
Said okay, yep.
Yeah, but the Crystal Sky is too old, and they've decided that they're not going to let it happen because they want you to jump up to a smart controller or whatever. They want your money.
Yeah.
That's how it feels anyway. It feels like it's more about.
But they're still selling the Crystal Sky.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I don't know how.
That's just weird.
Well, Paul already said it too. We don't know why they do what they do. We kind of do. We know they follow an Apple model where they add 3 things and take 1 thing away every time they upgrade you. Kind of like it's never a pure upgrade. There's always, you got to sacrifice something to get 2 new things.
Yep.
That kind of crap. It's the same thing with these guys. They leave something on the table.
Can you guys see this on the corner here? That was a wedding party at Sturgis. All in white dresses.
Oh,
wow. Nice.
Wow. That's pretty good
Hey,
footage.
that's where they want to get married.
Yeah.
All the power to them.
Of course.
Yeah, well. So who has the new Hubsan? John?
I certainly don't. I decided I won't tempt fate. I already had a bad experience with the Mini. Why would I go down the Hubsan route next? I'll let somebody else deal with that one.
It looks
Have
good.
have you looked at any of the little 4DRC drones?
4DRC.
Just for fun.
4DRC. No, I haven't looked at any of those.
Some of those actually are kind of really fun. For a person with good eyesight, you guys could have fun with them.
Then I can't have fun with it because my eyes actually are quite crappy.
My eyes are quite terrible as well, but hey, they work with glasses.
And surprisingly, for the size of the drone, like that, one of them, it's only like this big. And literally, it does have a 720p camera on it.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm not going to go with the Hubsan either, John, but the Mini 2 is doing it for me. I'm actually flying the Mini 2 instead of the Mavic 2 Pro a lot just to get used to it.
The
And
next
I'm
spot I'm
finding
interested is Mini 3. Honestly, I'd like to see that. I don't know if we'll see it this year. If we don't, we don't.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see it at some point.
Well, I wanted to get this for Scotland, so I did. But I mean, I just in case. But honestly, the 3 might not work with the smart controller. So in a way, it's kind of cool to have the 2 works with the smart controller. And
Yeah, I don't have to worry about any of that. So that's why
Yeah.
I like, for me, having the Mini 3 is just what I'm looking forward to. You know, as far as that Mavic 3, dude, it would almost shock me, and I've been saying this since the beginning, since the chip shortage crap started.
Yeah.
I really just don't know how DJI would be able to really come out with that Mavic 3 in the middle of this chip shortage crap and their entity list stuff. And like, I really just, it would be amazing for me.
got a lot of
to see that
hurdles
from
to
them.
get over.
It just doesn't seem like the stars are aligned for them to do that kind of release. The
Not
Mini
Unless they
3
have
SE
all
is-
the chips.
unless they right, but here's the thing though, they would have
They
had
got a
to
good
have-
casino game. They got all the chips.
See, I think that they did have all the chips,
Puzzle.
but they have Mini 1 chips, which is why we saw that Mini SE.
They had a lot of shit
All
sitting on the
those old-
shelves. You think they had a lot of stuff
Mhm.
sitting on the shelves?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have tons
I'm-
of that. That's why we
I'm-
saw the Mini SE.
I'm actually really angry at DJI for doing that, but that's because I'm selfish and I like the sky to be mine, and I don't want a bunch of freaking jabronis buzzing around, not following
Oh,
the
cool.
rules.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's
Where's
cool.
this?
Look at that.
That's what the Mini 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Mini 2 is an awesome little drone, and the color, it only has normal color. It doesn't have desync-alike or anything like that, but
And the cool part is nobody even knows you exist right now.
Exactly.
no, that's what's yes.
what I'm
I
saying.
have flown mine in similar situations, and
Nobody's even looking at
nobody
it.
cares.
Nobody's even looking at
Who
it.
cares?
And so they can't hear it. It's freaking so quiet, especially
And
with a band playing.
you can zoom in.
Oh, the lady in the wheelchair is sitting there. She saw you.
Yeah,
band-
she doesn't
the
look
band-
happy. But she doesn't look happy in general, so
No, she looked happy. She looked like she was moving.
Look at the
oh, I
bugs.
couldn't tell. She didn't look happy.
Yeah, look at all the
That's cool.
bugs. Paul, how far are you
Those
zoomed
they
in?
Bugs? No, there's
All the
aren't.
way.
Oh yeah, they are.
Right
Holy
there's all the
crap.
way.
Up and down.
So
around,
does that take you
everywhere.
down to about 1080p? Is that where you are with that? Because it's still pretty clear.
Swerved by
2 point-
gnats.
2.7, I think.
Really now? That's respectable. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
Wow, look at that.
It's funny how the bugs are so clear though. You got this swarm. Look at Jurassic Park size when you zoom in.
Yeah, I mean the Hubsan. Look, I
That's
saw some
what they
video
look
on
like
Hubsan,
normally
I saw
up here
some
in the
stuff
north.
about it.
Oh yeah, the wasn't that? I think I was in Maine once in
Yeah.
the summer, and it said state bird
I'll be
and a
right
picture of
back.
mosquito on the shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that's an old joke. I'm pretty
Northern
sure.
Ontario's like that too as well.
Yeah, we
Black
get some
flies
pretty
and
good.
mosquitoes.
We get some pretty big ones here, and we have near Centroid we have the Cicero Swamp. That breeds some good ones. They get big and juicy.
Usually swamps do, yeah. Well, it's still water, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Can't believe sturgeon's still going on. This is the last weekend or what?
We have
I don't know. I think it goes for like a month, doesn't it?
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
it's only a week.
Been almost 2 weeks now.
we have the state
Has it?
fair in New York starting.
Well, 2 weekends
this
anyway.
week. Yeah, the New York State Fair is happening this
Oh
year.
yeah.
Freaking, they're gonna have the Roid party, I guess. Rona party.
I was gonna say the Rory party. That's something different.
No, I messed up. I misspoke.
Steroid party? What?
No, Rona party.
I want to go to a steroid party.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Misspoke.
Pumped up.
Yeah, I couldn't take it back. It already leaked out. It was a mistake. Old
Is that what
crispy
you're doing with
brain.
the 360 camera? You're going to a roid party?
Nice.
Could
Ooh, look at him tickling the ivories there. Impressive.
tickling.
This is a Journey tribute band.
I was gonna say the guy looked kind of
Nice.
like Steve Perry with the jeans and the white shoes,
Yeah.
almost like the Nike Cortez things.
The hair.
He's got a little more weight on him than Steve Perry, but he's pointing at you, isn't he?
No, he's pointing at the audience out there.
Really?
But they'll point at me in a minute because I come down a little bit more.
Come down too far.
But look at how good it zooms in. You know?
That's crazy.
I want a mini drone. That's such a nice. That's so awesome that you're able. to
Oh, how
zoom
did you
in like
fly
that.
there? You had permission, or was it just cool to do?
It's cool to do.
Wow, that's awesome.
It was cool to do.
No, it's
Well,
really
you're
awesome.
You're also flying the Mini too, which is,
Yeah.
It's like it's actually smaller than some of the mosquitoes you guys spoke of. I sometimes,
Can you imagine a mosquito taking him out right now?
I don't know. I found bug kill on mine. I was flying it near Skinny Atlas Lake, and it was
Great job, Paul.
had to scrape
Wow.
some stuff off of it.
I'll show you another
I think-
set coming
I think my Mini 2 weighed more than 249 grams after I took out a few mosquitoes with it. Does that matter? In flight, if you pick up weight.
I just bought my brother-in-law the Mini 2, and after I bought it for him and he looking at it, I was like, I like this thing. I need to get one. My wife says, you're not buying a drone. And I said, well, we've got two choices. We can take the Phantom 4 with us when we travel, or I can buy that one. She goes, I like that option.
Oh yeah, I bought a
It's
hard
so
case.
Small.
I bought a little
and-
hard case for mine, and it's just barely fits in there, and it's just throw it in my backpack. That and the smart
The
controller,
biggest
and I'm
hassle-
off.
the
The
biggest
smart
hassle-
controller's twice the
biggest hassle
size of
with
the
Phantom
drone.
drones is like they're just so big. I always
Oh,
hated that.
I told you guys how when I was going to Hawaii back in 2017 and I had my Mavic Pro and I had it in its little itty bitty bag, and in the airport I ran into a guy with the DJI backpack on.
Yes.
Full size backpack. And I said, oh, was that a Phantom? He's like, yeah. I said, I hold up my teeny tiny little carry-on bag. I'm like, yeah, I have a Mavic Pro. He's like, ooh, nice.
The guy shoots at the drone.
Yep.
Did he?
What I
The
did
drummer.
is I'm like a block or two away over by the city building. And if you watch it, I'm going to come around and try and figure out how to get behind the band. There's a tree to my right. I have to go under the branches, go around like this.
Oh.
I thought you were going to go in the tent.
Smash the tent. Smash the tent.
Getting behind them.
Nice. Paul, did you get audio for this? Did you have a microphone anywhere and get audio?
I see where my arrows up. I'm up here on the deck of the city building way back there.
Oh wow.
And I had bought, the reason Lynn's telling me don't buy it. I bought a Zoom N4.
Why didn't you fly right over their heads and come across the stage and go out into the audience? Oh, you have no
Yeah.
balls at all, do you? I'm kidding.
No.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
But I tried the recorder. I didn't get diddly with it.
I swear the drummer keeps turning just enough to be able to keep an eye on the drone.
Almost.
At least that's what it was looking like.
I'm sure
That
you-
is crazy. I can't believe you got away with getting this footage. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is crazy footage.
Now, if only you had like a Rode Wireless like nearby there and had like the audio, and then you could stitch
Capture
it in
the
later.
sound.
Yeah, if you had the music like clean. Ah.
You could hear it with the prop noise. Would that be cool?
Um, actually, with the band playing, it might not come out anyway. You might actually not. In the 2's not that noisy. The Mini 2 is pretty quiet. Maybe it would work.
That's so neat.
They do a concert like this every Thursday. So I got 2 more of them coming up.
Oh,
Nice.
damn.
Well, you
Yeah,
got to get a mic. You got to get a mic placed down there.
Here's the crowd. Because I'm going back.
You got to get a microphone situated down there. Now, if you get the Rode Wireless Go 2, it'll record on the device for like 8 hours. So you could plan it way in advance, small and hide it, and then just go back and retrieve it later.
Or you could just get, I don't know, Lynn or something to go down there.
Get Lynn to go down there and have the Rode, wear the Rode with her and just wear it.
Yeah, or use the phone.
Or just record with anything. Pocket 2, whatever.
Sounds like a lot of editing over there, Chuck. I don't know if Paul's up to do a lot of that stuff.
You don't have to. If it's one solid clip, if he films nonstop on the drone and records nonstop on the audio, then stitch them together in the editor first, then cut them up together. It'd be fine. Sync it once and then just chop it up.
Yep, that's all you have to do.
You just have 2 big clips, you get it synced, and then just snip, 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 snip. Because it's a concert, you don't want to cut much anyway.
If Paul sent me the files, I would help him do it.
Me too.
It only takes like 5 seconds.
Me too. I do it too. I've done way worse.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm sure you've done far worse than any
Dude,
of us here.
I lost audio using the wireless Go 2s, so I had Lori's mic and my mic with their own individual feeds, and I had to bring them into a timeline with a crappy feed from the old Osmo Pocket because I didn't have the adapter that day, and sync everything up and then chop it up. Yeah, it was a mess.
But that little Mini 2 takes a hell of a picture.
It's a really good little drone.
Crisp.
That's why I can't wait for the Mini 3. Like, I'm sure the Mini 3 is going to be incredible. So I'm just holding off. Like I said, I really don't need a mini drone right now.
I think the Mini 3 will be better.
Slowly going back to where you took off from, Paul?
Yeah, I suspect.
I'm still another 100 maybe 200 yards behind that where I stopped.
I suspect the Mini 2 is going to take off, or Mini 3 will be better in the respect it'll have better night use. The optical sensor will be a little bigger.
But
nobody even has a clue where the hell that
probably
thing
be
came
marginal,
from.
right? But if you don't need it right now, like you're just better off waiting.
Right,
Just
right.
this little drone comes
'cause I don't
flying
need it.
in, circles
Right.
the friggin' van, and leaves.
Well,
They're like,
Carpenter
what
Rick
the
wants
hell
to
is
buy.
that?
Carpenter Rick wants to buy my Mini 2. I've had it 2 weeks, so
I've like I told you guys, I bought the Mini 2 because I wanted to have a little bit of time to play around with it, get comfy with it, because I am hell bent on going on vacation where I need. In the UK, you got to have something like that to fly.
Yeah, exactly. See, if I was going on vacation or something like this year, which that's not happening.
That's how I
then I'd be like,
justified it.
yeah, then I'd be looking for it, but maybe next year.
And then maybe this little 1X2 might take the place of carrying 3 pockets with me too. Instead of carrying 3 pockets, carry one 1X2 and get like having 6 camera views in one box. So I don't know.
Well, before I think about a drone or anything else, I'm getting one of these things that I just put in the chat. It's a portable crank solar charger. Can use it for phones. Friggin', it's got the battery, it's got radio.
you can charge it up by cranking it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I still have.
Or you can.
Oh my God.
Have it in the sun and get it charged.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I
You
still
can also
have.
put batteries in it, I think, or it's got something like that. But yeah, handy for when you're out of power.
There was a
that type of thing,
company.
and probably work good for. You could probably charge a drone with it.
Maybe there was a company named Baygen back in 1999, right before Y2K, that was selling a crank up flashlight.
Yep.
You could recharge it, or you could just crank it up all the way, and it
Have you
would
seen one that
unwind
you
and
could-
run.
you
It
just
had
had
its
to
own
shake?
crank up generator.
Do you remember the shake light?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Those were
I've
great.
got one of those around here somewhere.
And then they have one where you squeeze it, and
Yep.
like a gyro,
squeeze
like a kid's
it,
toy.
or you can.
Let's not make these kinds of movements on.
Yeah, the Paul. I'm not going to duplicate what you're doing because I always thought that one was a little suspect. But yeah, the. Thanks, John.
Oh.
I was thinking it. I wasn't going to say it, but John took us there. So all right.
I
John with the
had to
twerking
say
wife.
something because you
John
know
with
somebody's
the
gonna be
twerking
watching.
wife.
Oh boy.
They call it the shake light.
That's
I
like
had
shake
one.
weights. That's like shake
The
weights from
weight.
South Park.
Yeah, the shake weight.
From South Park.
Oh man.
Does it give you a little
Yeah,
spritz in
man.
the face with water when you're too warm?
Yeah, that's the one.
So
We've gone to a dark place now, people.
Check
Wait,
out
what?
the link for Insta360 Go, or not Go, but for Insta360 I posted the invisible drone, where the actual camera sits inside the drone. And there's two options. You can do the caged in, like ducted version, or you can do ductless as well.
You can put it inside a drone?
Yeah, this frame is actually built for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
check
Yeah.
that thing out.
That's got to be cool.
Oh, I hate
Your
you. Why'd you
drone
show me?
becomes visible.
Marcel,
now
don't
you're
show me
just-
this stuff.
Drone
Oh.
Paul needs another hobby.
Don't. If Lori's watching this downstairs, like, nope, don't.
I was gonna smack you.
No,
She's
don't, no,
screaming, isn't
no. Is that all
Quick,
carbon
Lori, run
fiber
up.
too?
Yeah.
Centroid.
Yeah.
Centris
How
says greetings
goes?
from Roger Palooza.
What is up, Centroid?
Where's the video feed?
Get up here, Centroid.
Get on here. We want to see what's going on.
Yeah, you guys didn't show Paul what was going on all day. What's going on, guys?
Oh,
Oh,
Paul.
you missed
Paul,
it
that
earlier.
reminds
Left
me.
out in the cold.
Wait,
You-
that
you
reminds me,
missed it
Paul.
earlier there, John.
No
The
way.
other night, we all left on you. You walked out of the room and we all
Oh, I
left on
know.
you.
I was in the kitchen. I heard you plotting.
Oh, okay. Because Lori actually, she came to me. She's like, "Why didn't you wait for him? Everybody left on him. He looks so sad. What'd you guys do that for?" Lori was really mad at me. She's like, "What'd you guys do that for?"
Lori, you're all hard.
Dan.
Yeah, I excused myself to what did I go? Let me in or out or something and then I hear the chat going. And I don't know who said it, but it's, let's all leave together. And it's
And
like,
just,
and
everybody's gone.
everybody's gone, and I come back and
It was blind, Neil.
Don't blame me. I was only in the chat.
Well, I got yelled at for it. Well, not yelled at, but scolded. Why did you leave? You should have stayed there. That wasn't nice.
That's funny. She cared about that.
well, you
And
know
then
what?
And then I really
Lori's
did feel
Lori's a
bad.
nice-
Lori made me feel bad.
Lori's a nice person, and she would probably, her theory is, if that happened to you, Chuck, would you like it?
Exactly. Exactly what she was thinking, Paul.
What a mom.
Yeah, that's what she was thinking. And
Now,
that's
John Coopy would have been laughing all the way to the.
Oh, probably.
It was John Cooper's fault, actually.
and
It's
laugh
always
all
my
the
fault. Oh, Centra is trying to talk Roger into going live after Paul.
Yeah, what the frig, man?
Well,
I thought
if
he
he's
was
gonna,
doing
if
like-
he, Mark, just let us know. We'll sign off and come over there.
Yeah, I might
Roger
just.
completely failed in live streaming his big Palooza. I mean,
I know. What's all these cameras set up and
biggest event of
streams?
the year, and he doesn't live stream it.
Yeah, like,
It's just
Why did
not
you have to
right.
wait till after Paul? Paul's never gonna finish. Just go, Roger. Get on here.
Yeah, get on here. We'll just.
Not
you know,
right.
drag everybody in here.
I can drop.
In all
off. It's
honesty,
getting
I
kinda-
don't blame them for not streaming it because they were probably out in the field. They were probably flying.
But they said they were gonna move the TV and the camera outside and stuff.
According to
I hope-
Hugh, according
John, I
to
hope they filmed
Hugh,
it.
John, they were pigging out on the best ribs he's ever eaten in his whole life.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, wow.
now I hope they have a lot of footage that they're going to edit up and put together for a nice party video later,
About 5 or 6 shorts.
Yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
like the highlights of
Yeah,
Roger
20, 30
Palooza should be
second
it.
shorts.
Yeah.
How to make pizza? I mean ribs.
So,
I'm gonna call Roger, see if he's gonna go on, so we'll know.
Get him on.
Huh.
Picks up.
We need an update. We need some news person over at Roger Palooza right now.
Well, Paul's over there. I don't know why he's not hot on it.
Oh yeah.
Lori
Even my
couldn't
Hawaiian
go.
pizza.
Ah,
Man.
There he is.
You don't have to call him. He's here.
Look at him. You got him right on the bottom
There
of the
he
screen
is.
there.
Oh, okay. But he hasn't got his mic in. There's
There
Roger.
he is.
Uh-oh.
There he is.
We see your head.
Behind
There
you.
you go.
Hey, Roger, are you gonna go on?
No. No, seeing you're on, is going to go on, say hi to everybody.
Who's holding the camera for you? You got a horrible camera, man. This is
Fatima
hammered.
Hodges is placing it for me. There you go.
Oh.
You look sunburned, dude. Did you get burnt?
He got some sun.
You got some sun today,
Oh
Roger.
my god, dude.
You're as orange as Paul's shirt.
There's Paul Hodges.
Hey guys. Hey, yeah, I got windburn. Hey man, it was so freaking windy here today.
I don't think the wind did that.
No. That's some
You got
UV
sunburn,
action.
Roger.
That's the sun.
It's a bit of
Yeah.
both. I'm just gonna pull out the chat there, guys. I don't have it
You guys
up
have a
yet.
good time flying today?
Oh, I did a lot of flying.
Yeah.
Everybody did a lot of flying.
Good.
That's good.
That's too bad Corey Mano couldn't show up.
Yeah, yeah. Well, next time he'll show up for sure. It's so freaking windy here today. Whoops. There we go.
Well,
I'm
it
sure
was
he's,
breezy here this afternoon though, for a while.
Paul Hodges, it took him 10 hours to get there.
Really now?
Wow.
Paul, it took you 10 hours to get there? Would you go by bicycle? What happened?
Yeah. Yeah, I left at 4 o'clock, got here at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Paul's
Yeah.
pedaling.
Hey Lynn, how you doing?
Did you get caught in the storm, Paul?
Huh?
Did you get hit in the storm?
No, I blew through pretty good. It was pretty slow from Cambridge through to Toronto, but after that I was hammered
Well,
down.
the questions,
Hammer down.
the questions everybody want to know, Paul, is how many Tim Horton stops did it take you to get there?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. 2.
All of them.
Only 2.
One
10
to fill up, one to fill the tank, and one to dump the tank.
Yep.
Tim Rehan's on here with us, Roger.
Yeah, I seen Tim. Yeah, I'm saying hi, Tim, John Coopy, Chuck, Marcel, Neil. How's everybody? And Corey Mano, no, I did not fly the FPV yet. We still got tomorrow.
Yay.
We're doing
The
the
weather's
We're
supposed to be
doing the
good
hay.
here tomorrow. Hopefully good for you guys too.
Yeah, well,
Did
they started the
John Bernard
haying in
get
the
to
back
fly
there, so that means you can probably do the
FPV?
site tomorrow.
Hey, guess what? Roger flew today.
What?
Yeah.
The Inspire?
Fire.
Ooh.
What'd you think, Roger?
No.
No? Really? No?
That's what I say too. No, thanks.
It's a big bird.
It is. It's huge.
Yeah, that the controls are way sensitive, man. They're
Well, you can tune them in. It's just not yours to tune in. That's all. I guess
it's
that's
not mine to tune in, but they're
Yeah.
way too
Yeah,
sensitive.
bend your head in a little bit further there.
Yeah.
A little further. Come on, a little
Come on.
further. You can do
Hey,
it.
come on, come on.
Come on in there. There's somebody leaning in.
Hey, Donardo.
There he is.
there's
He's
trouble
great.
right there.
There's trouble right there. Chuck says.
Wow, he's got bright lights in here.
I used to work for a guy named Sam Aldonardo. Close enough. Close enough.
John, did you bring the e-sheens with you? The goggles?
Yeah.
Sweet. So you've been getting used to maybe watching the guys fly?
Oh yeah. We're working on
Nice,
that
man.
bird, that big white bird that you sent me. We're working on that.
Good. I'm kind of curious.
Because
to
the
see that
video,
fly.
you only go like 10 feet and the video's gone, so they're thinking it's missing an antenna or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
really?
They took the top off of it. That's as far as we got so far.
But the goggles work though. The
Oh
goggles
yeah,
work.
the goggles are super. Yep. And I
Sweet,
fly
so
my
you can
little
watch that.
Armor 65 around with it without a problem.
Oh, okay.
So it's something with that. We'll straighten it out. It's no big deal. It's awesome.
Hey, Kimmy's
Hey,
in the
John,
chat.
did you have any E at the border?
No. Matter of fact, the guy was super friendly to me. I went there. I was there about 7 in the morning, and he sat there and talked to me, and we were bullshitting about stuff. It was great. Yeah, no problems whatsoever.
Cool.
Yeah. He doesn't know
Oh,
how I'm going to get back over the border, though. He said.
Football Kim's looking for a link.
Oh, really? Getting back will be a challenge?
I said, well, how do I get back in? He says, geez, I really don't know. That's what he said. I don't know.
Well, I think just if you're American,
Yeah,
go back to America. They'll
just go back.
Drive real fast.
Evel Knievel can do it.
Maybe if I had a tank.
You pull it there, just throw that on the back.
I'm good. I'm good. I gotta get my. I want to charge my smart controller. I forgot. I gotta bring my smart controller back in and charge it.
Okay.
Whatever you do, never forget to turn your smart controller off and put it back in the bag.
Yeah,
Trust me.
right.
I did that. I thought mine was going to have a freaking nuclear meltdown. It was beeping at me. I took it out of the bag. It's going beep, 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 and I'm like, what the hell's that sound? It's flashing red, and the thing was freaking flaming hot in my.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fans don't work too well in an enclosed spot.
Fan was trying like hell. I was like,
Oh,
it sounded like it was gonna. It sounded like it was gonna fly instead of the Mavic 2. It sounded like it was gonna fly.
Let me go.
First of all, Kim,
Yeah.
Corey sent you the link.
Yeah, the
Oh, there he is. There's Kim himself.
yeah, Tim's coming in.
Cool.
Yeah, Andrew
Hey,
just left.
Tim
With, Andrew just left with his family there.
Oh, Andrew did?
Yeah.
Oh, there we got another couple of them.
Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Geez, we got
Going
Kim Mark and a Saturn V.
Oh, you like that, huh?
Mark, are they taking care of you with good bacon?
Yes, but Andrew ate it all on me this morning. I was pissed.
Thanks, Corey. Oh my God, we were flying like a bat out of hell today, man. Andrew's son, Chris, he did his first 5-inch.
Did well.
Oh yeah, he flew like a pro, man.
Hugh is a maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is he?
Going back to Corey. Corey's on.
He's gone back to his
Corey,
hotel.
man, oh,
Wish
man.
you were here, Corey. We miss you, man. And if somebody, I thought I heard somebody say it, but the answer to that question is no at the border. None of that. None of that.
Nice.
Who's the?
He must have burned like 50 pounds of friggin' 4S batteries.
Oh yeah, easily.
No, it's the video's playing.
Kim, you don't look like you got sunburned. I think you did well.
Oh, it was rough, huh?
Paul, what are you running on your TV right now?
Sturgis.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, right?
Cameras in Sturgis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking to run Canadian Drone Hub, but it's not out there
Turn
live.
off your laptop. Mark, can I
Yeah.
turn off your laptop?
Got my laptop on.
Wait.
My laptop's on.
Oh man, yesterday was like 35 out there. Burnt up.
Yeah.
Today was raining most of the morning. The afternoon it cleared up, but holy crap, man, we were ripping. You guys missed something.
But it was pretty windy though. The guys
Yeah, but
guys
we were flying. We were flying FPV. That crap just tears through that wind like it's not even there.
Yeah.
We didn't have any problems. Mr. Maniac here was just ripping the hell out of that way.
And I didn't break one quad.
No,
Nice.
we duffed the
Oh,
few,
we
but-
lost it for a while though.
Yeah.
Yeah. The grass was tall. I'll tell you, it's not conducive to FPV flying. I'll tell you that right
But
now.
it's safe broken
Was
part.
Yeah, it was a cushion. That's probably why I didn't break anything, because it bounced off the grass a little bit.
Right for those ticks.
It was great, man.
Chop them up. Chop up the ticks.
Easy.
No, I'm fine. I just wonder where to put mine.
Slice and dice.
Left pocket. Okay.
I tell you, Chuck, you missed a good time, man. Laughing.
Yeah. Well,
I wanted to put the TV outdoors and my computer outdoors, do live stream, but that wind was so terrible. We didn't even put up Mark's canopy. It was too freaking windy. I would love to do the live stream from outdoors, but it was way too windy.
But we still ripped anyways. Holy Jesus, he was a maniac.
Yeah. We put him on the 5 inches. And he
Well,
there you go.
There's my FPV stuff.
Nice.
Oh, sweet. That makes me so happy to see the.
I recorded all the guys' crashes. I mean, all the guys flying.
Wow, nice.
Oh, mister, don't even start.
I heard that.
That's funny.
Oh, right.
Oh, it was great.
Phantom
That's
Hodges
sweet,
made us
man.
laugh tonight. When Mark took his drone out, his
Yeah. Thanks, Hodges. Thanks, Paul.
That's sweet.
I didn't know
I
somebody
said-
wanted
I
to
said
fly a
John
real
those
drone.
Ishin goggles a year ago now.
Want to fly a real drone?
Oh, he took out his what was that again?
The Mavic Zoom.
Yeah, yeah, but your drone you took out. Yeah, Inspire.
Oh, Paul was flying his Inspire.
Holy, the Enterprise I didn't fly yet.
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about. He says, you want to fly a real
Enterprise.
drone?
Man. I mean,
Then we had
could
a
carry
Kara
it.
flying around earlier in the wind.
Yeah.
My landlord phoned us up this morning. He wanted to know how many people are here. He wanted to bring them all fishing on his ponds. When I said how many people are here, he said, no, okay, forget it.
What, it wasn't enough?
Too many.
Yes,
Yeah.
3 ponds. Yeah, yes, 3 ponds. He didn't want us to empty them. So
Nice.
yeah, it's all trout. It's all trout he's got in his ponds. So
Wow.
yeah.
It was great today.
Well, everybody's been asking about how Roger Palooza was going, Roger Palooza, and then when Hugh came on, it was good because he gave us a little view around of what was going on.
Yeah.
Oh, our tables? Oh my God.
Hey, what was the drone they were talking about, Kim, that said that was the greatest drone ever made?
Oh, not the greatest one. The best one I've flown is 4-inch drone. That thing, it has a serious hang time, and it buzzes around like a beast. It's great. It's a great little drone.
Yeah.
Bare bones, nothing special about it. It just flies great.
It's probably better than all the ones I got.
Pretty hardy little thing too. It takes a beating.
Oh, we beat it.
It's a nice breeze tonight.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Holy crap.
No.
I just peeked at my channel for a second to see how my Woodstock video's doing, and I broke 100 in 24 hours.
You know,
that's good for my tiny channel.
Go check that
Nice.
out.
yesterday it was so hot. It hit up to 100 and something degrees here yesterday.
We were all puddles.
Really? You
Yeah.
guys got over 100?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was brutal. It was brutal. Being outdoors in that weather.
I took a walk at lunch hour
Yeah.
because I've been working remote, and I remember texting one of my buddies that, like, remember the movie Biloxi Blues with Matthew Broderick?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Africa hot. So I left the text my wife, said, "Oh my God, it's Africa hot right now."
Hey, Mika, Steve.
Hey, Mark, I'm gonna share something for you. Okay.
Oh no.
Oh.
Newbie drone invisible.
Oh,
Stop
that's a
showing
Mark
this
Owen.
thing. Cut it out.
I want
Oh
that.
my God, I'm feeling weak.
It's got a
want that
360
thing.
camera that's built into the frame.
What is it that he's showing now?
Newbie
they
drone,
call it
invisible
invisible.
drone.
Great.
One arm.
Oh, I have no more money for this stuff. Cut it
400.
out.
Yeah, with Crossfire.
That's a lot of money.
Carbon fiber.
It's not really a lot of money normally, but when you just bought an
With
an
the
Insta
360 camera and
yeah,
a drone, that's pretty cheap.
that is really badass. That thing
You
is
actually
cool.
pay-
If I
And
had the
also
money,
keep
I'd
in
probably
mind
die
that
by
one's DJI FPV too.
Did you buy it?
If it worked with my DJI goggles, I would
No.
love to have
I
that.
don't think so.
John, you think it'll
Well,
work
it
with
does
them?
work with the DJI goggles, but
Oh.
Steve just saw you here.
but it
sitting
won't work with the controller. You'll have to get another
Hey,
controller.
Steve.
That's
Use
a
TBS
bummer, but
Crossfire. It comes with TBS Crossfire as well, so you can use analog if you
That
want.
one comes with
Yeah,
Crossfire.
that's true.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
let Mrs. Claus
Bring it on.
decide.
I know, right?
I'll just put it on my Christmas list.
Here's a table full of drones. There's me, there's Mark, there's you flying, and everybody's
Yeah, Mark.
sitting
Yeah.
around in chairs with goggles on and box goggles and all watching them flying.
Ground station going.
Is that
The
a
only
home
thing you hear is,
FPV thing?
ooh, and all this shit is we're just freaking tearing around. It was awesome.
Tim,
Somebody's
how the
holding
hell are
a
you
large
doing
Sudio.
the hand thing with the
That's a
drone?
Cinewhoop, isn't it?
Oh, Kim, how
Yeah.
are you doing that? Kim, how are you holding
Tried
the
it, yeah,
drone while
but
sitting over
something's
there?
wrong with it, I think.
Oh.
Heats up too
Pardon
fast.
yourself?
Kim, you hold up a drone, but you're still sitting over there. That was
Is that
weird.
Kim's?
No, it's
Impressive.
Well, look at that again. He's doing it again.
That's my cinema.
What one
Kim,
is
your arm
that? I
was
can't
done.
tell.
Cinewhoop. I really like that Insta drone. That's kick ass. I could be suckered into that thing.
Yeah, Chuck, you can still order it right now.
Did you buy it, Paul?
I gotta let my Paul
me.
the credit card has to cool down for a few days. It's a bit
A little hot.
Actually,
It's a
I
little
wouldn't believe you, Roger, because that's his way into breaking into FPV. So I think Paul ordered it.
Roger knows me better than that.
The fact that it uses my goggles that's a helper, but not enough yet.
He bought it as an investment.
Wow.
Looks like it'd be fun though. To have a 360 camera on an FPV, that looks pretty damn fun.
I think Louis P. Floyd did a few shots with a
Me
3D
likey.
camera on his drone. It's definitely different.
Me likey.
Oh, Corey, I
I'm
wish
thinking
you
like
were
a cheap
there. It's gonna
360
be
camera,
fun.
but there is no such thing.
There's no such thing as right,
That's the
John.
problem. There's no such thing as a cheap 360
No.
camera. They're all expensive.
Well, this one's cheap, but you got to get the cheap phone to go with it.
You'll wait another year
It'll
and
be
then
very
they'll
nice
come down in
tomorrow,
price.
That's what I'd hope.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Good.
Wonder if I could take this 3D camera off this thing when I get rid of the phone and just like somehow mod it to work with something else.
There's a will, there's a way.
It's a shot.
There's nothing here. Look at this. There's nothing here. It's just a circuit board in there. John, you up for it, man? You up for it?
No, I'm not up for modding.
I'll send it to you. You're up for it.
The naked GoPro, that was enough of an adventure for me for this year.
Oh, there's always Corey Mano. Like, hey, he's pretty good with that type of stuff too.
Yeah, I said it to
Yeah,
Corey.
it's actually as far as the module goes, it's kind of cool, right? I mean, it's a little module.
It
I
is.
can't believe Paul and all them guys are still up.
Yeah, me too.
You guys look like you had an awesome time. It looks like you had fun. I see Kim smiling. It's very rare that you see Kim smile. So it must have
Except when he was smiling. Did
you
you
got a grin from here to here?
did you hear, John? He was smiling when he won something. He won.
I already got a bag of batteries.
Yeah, but he didn't get it yet. You were supposed to get it yesterday.
I was supposed to get it today.
Yeah, I know.
Yesterday. Yesterday was Friday. You were supposed to get it.
We'll get it soon.
Maybe it's on the neighbor's porch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, maybe the neighbor got
it. Wouldn't that suck?
Oh, I know my neighbor.
Considering the nearest neighbor seems to be a mile away.
Well, that's even worse.
The best place for a neighbor, though.
So
Yeah,
what
agreed.
I want to know is, did you guys get a fill of ribs tonight, or?
Oh man.
Yeah.
I tell you, you missed one heck of a meal.
I had my share, and Roger goes, "Do you want more?" I'm like,
Yep.
"Enough." And he
And
says, "Come on,
swirl.
more." So I said, "Okay, I'll take 2 more ribs." He came back with 2 more racks. Put 'em in front.
Dip and swirl.
Oh,
Dip and swirl, yeah.
Yeah, different. Oh yeah, he already put that video up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap!
But he cut it halfway part. I want to know the ending, because at the end of that video you say something else and you kind of like get cut off at the end. I want to know what the ending.
Well, we had to be careful what we were saying, right?
I bet.
Well, we
It's
do have
not
some children here.
It's it's not appropriate for YouTube. So what was being discussed on that balcony today?
Uh-oh. Inappropriate for
What
YouTube.
happens at Roger Palooza stays at Roger Palooza.
There you go.
When you get this gang of misfits together, holy shit,
Oh damn.
man!
Roger,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
not,
be in
it's
here.
not
What's
family
up, buddy?
rated, that's for sure.
No, not with Andrew around either. If you're listening, Andrew,
He's always
I
listening.
don't think he made it home
He's-
yet.
oh, he's probably on the phone.
Oh, he's probably got the phone going. Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
think.
Hey, here's what Rojo sent you guys to see.
don't, yeah, but
You're not gonna play it. Don't play it.
I wouldn't play the video, Paul.
I
on
just
your
played it.
channel.
It's not worth playing.
Oh
It's not
no.
worth playing. It's not worth playing. Don't play it.
What is?
Rojo, how dare you? You know, Paul's
Yeah,
play
Paul.
these silly things.
Let's see what it is.
They're just high fiving each other, but kind of.
No,
Okay, I've seen enough.
Oh,
That's
my
Kim
God.
up in the air
Rojo.
there.
Rojo. Rojo put a link in the chat.
Oh boy. There goes the stream.
It was off the rails a while ago.
Next year's
Yeah.
Roger Palooza, just to let you know.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man! It was-
He's gonna start stacking up on ribs in what, 3 months from now?
Oh Jesus! If I see another rib for, I'm gonna be.
My God, they were good.
At least
Yeah,
a
but I
day.
had enough.
Yeah, Kim,
Don't
at least
have
a
to-
day or
don't
two.
have to buy a backup freezer. Just So stock up for next year.
Somebody doesn't like reality.
How long can you vacuum? How long can you vacuum pack and freeze them for? 6 months?
At least
Seriously.
that.
Ribs.
If you
Oh, yeah.
vacuumed them up and put them in.
Well,
nice-
I mean, if this this border
I'll bring
thing
it back, guys.
stays
I
like
call
it is,
everybody on the way, get
and
over
works like that, then they'll get
on the
another.
parking lot for next Friday.
I mean, it's just not once a year.
I just noticed. Isn't Roger's shelf up behind him a little empty? Is everything out up in the air, broken now?
Oh no, we had all those.
Driving the trucks around. I think that's what was up there.
Strip the shelves.
Look at
There used to be a whole
two
bunch
trucks.
of those RC cars, and they're all up and outplayed with.
all my drones.
Yeah,
are,
that's what I'm saying. I thought his shelf was a little more happening than that. Like it looks like Christmas Eve in the toy store. It's all gone.
check out my shelves. There's no drones left on it.
You ought to see the table out there to get you.
They all hanging by the wires,
long
Kim. They all
cables
hanging by
together.
the wires,
Just-
spinning around.
It's just covered in drones.
Oh, yeah.
FPV stuff, really.
All FPV stuff. Yeah.
Holy crap, man!
Yeah, I think it took
So-
us half
so-
an hour to move all the drones so we could actually eat
So
it.
while everybody's there, Kim, are you gonna try to reproduce that? Flying
What's
around
that?
the wire?
You don't want
Whipping
Kim
around the wire.
reproducing.
Oh shit! Now, ooh. Hey, we come close enough to wrapping drones around everything in this freaking place. Trees, wires.
Yeah,
Well, you-
what did I do? I power looped
Batteries.
the power lines, not on purpose.
Oh my God! Look at this.
There you go, guys.
Still left over.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Ooh.
That's what we're gonna have for
Oh.
breakfast tomorrow
Should
morning.
we? No.
If I eat anything, it's a cookie.
Oh,
Still waiting for that
You want to
cookie, are
see
ya?
that right on here.
Don't
Let me
forget,
see.
you-
That'd be 3 o'clock in the morning when
You don't
get
want
sick.
to. You don't want to eat that cookie right before you go to bed. You want to be able to friggin' come down before you go to sleep,
Yeah, everybody's gonna go home 10 pounds heavier.
or you're gonna friggin' be hung over from that cookie.
Yeah, he warned me not to eat the whole thing.
Yeah, that's what Rick said. He says that it's got like 10 times what you have when you're taking it orally.
Jesus.
I don't know.
No.
No, it's about 50% THC, 500 milligrams.
But
That's
you
enough.
said what you were using was 10 milligrams.
No.
Oh,
What you get at the normal stores is only about 10 milligrams, 10% THC. This stuff that I'm using in the vape, this stuff's 85% THC.
Damn.
And that's just normal.
Wow. I wouldn't
That's
even need a
normal for me.
ticket to fly home. I could just
Just
fly home.
Take a pipe off of that.
Customs, no problem. Just fly over them.
That's it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I can see Chuck at the border. You talking to me? You talking to me?
Yeah, they cuff me and stuff me for sure.
They'd be pointing like the band with Paul's drone.
Yep.
Always good. Always got tomorrow still. So who knows what can happen tomorrow? We got a
Now-
bag of batteries charged, and you have at least a half of one.
I have a few batteries to go.
So we're good to
Oh,
go.
you don't wait. Mark, you didn't bring a charger? You can charge up, you know.
We
Oh,
had
I have.
we had two going for like I don't know, 11
Let's put it
hours.
this way. I brought enough batteries that I wouldn't have to recharge.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we saw your live stream yesterday when he had a satchel about this big full of
Well,
batteries.
those are my props. This is my confidence in my
Yeah.
own flying.
The confidence in your own flying.
I have a ton of props.
Oh, we didn't break anything.
You didn't.
Well, that's good.
Happens when you bring a lot of props.
You want some cheese, John?
Now, Mark, are you
I break them regardless.
Mark, are you staying till
Hold on,
Monday?
sit there.
I haven't made up my mind yet. Depends on if Roger throws me out.
Well, the problem is saying goodbye to Kim because that's the hard part.
Here, hold on.
Fair enough.
Maybe you can move in. Kim would probably let you move right in.
If my wife had anything to say about it, she'd be in favor of it.
No.
Yeah, stay a little longer. You can stay.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
haven't flown the wing yet. So that
Oh,
could be really
haven't?
interesting. No.
Tim's got a wing to fly yet.
Yeah, too windy.
So
is it?
I brought mine, but I'm having problems
So
finding it to my transmitter. So
before you guys all jumped on here, we were wondering if you're going to do like a highlights video since you're not doing a live stream of Roger Palooza. You going to put something together, Raj?
We got a whole pile.
Wait. What I said before is it happens at Roger Palooza.
Stays at Roger.
Well, it could be carefully edited and censored. You know, it could be just.
You'll be
bits-
bored.
Oh, that'd be boring. Okay, forget it. What did I just say? Yeah, I'm
You'll
sorry.
just see a few people eating ribs and sitting down with goggles on. That's it.
I thought there'd be a few. I thought you could have at least a couple minutes that were like safe, that
but
were entertaining.
Chuck, the funniest part is when everybody was all lined up around the outside table and we were flying, everybody had goggles and fat sharks on, and everybody was going, ooh, ah, oh, ah, ee, and all this. We were just
That
like,
could be good for a YouTube short, just like less than a minute. That would be good.
holy shit, man. People were just freaking out. It'd be hilarious.
So you guys were all watching the transmission on your goggles.
Everybody had goggles.
Yep.
Cool.
Box goggles,
ground station was
ground station. Oh, they were freaking out. We were really angry. I mean, flying angry. Like,
Don't fly angry.
Push that throttle to the limit and just see what it can do, right?
The batteries came back a bit warm. Let's put it that way.
Oh yeah, I think we like had 2 or 3 minute flight for each battery, and
we did push it pretty hard.
Oh,
Especially
Jesus.
with the high winds we had, like John said there. We
Oh,
had
Paul's yawning. You're gonna make me yawn. I'm fighting it.
We were just ripping through them winds. It wasn't stopping us. It was cool, man.
All right, dudes. I'm gonna be getting off. It was good to hang out for a little bit. It's good to hear you guys are having fun.
Okay, John.
Yeah, take care, John. Nice seeing you again.
You guys take
care,
care.
John.
Nice seeing you, John.
Hey,
I haven't,
John,
haven't
thanks
live
for
streamed
coming
with,
in, buddy.
I haven't live streamed with John in
Man,
forever.
always.
It's like old times.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Tuck approved.
Bye, John.
Take
See ya,
care,
John.
John.
Oh, John Poole.
No,
All
I
right.
think probably Monday.
I might drop
shipment's
off
on
too.
hold,
It's
and it's only an hour from here.
nice.
Drone Pole's on. Hey, what's up, Drone Pole?
DHL has the shipment on hold. I think they're waiting to fill the truck before they move it.
Bastards.
I know. It was supposed to show up Friday.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna drop too. For one thing, I'm super thirsty because I ran out of water about an hour ago, and and like
Water?
Paul, I'm trying not to yawn. Paul
Yeah, I'm
keeps
trying to
yawning.
stop too.
I'm pretty
go,
kicked, but I'm glad you guys are having a really good time. I kind of wish I was there, except I was playing with the I was playing with the install weekend, getting used to that, so it was kind of fun. Could have tried it up there, I suppose, though.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but I'll try and put it up.
Oh, but yeah.
Oh wow,
There's the table.
See,
All
that's
the
good.
drones, yeah.
That's
What are
two
they about?
12-foot tables.
It'll be on Facebook later if it's not already.
Yeah.
I think it's your boss. Please pick up the phone.
What was that?
Oh, that's cool, Corey.
Chuck, did your wife just leave you a message or what?
What? No.
I heard it says, I think it's your boss. Please pick up the phone.
That was me.
No.
Oh.
I better drop for a similar reason. I better drop though. Guys, have
Hey,
fun
Chuck,
tomorrow.
thanks for coming in, buddy.
Thanks
And
for having me.
you're going to enjoy doing the retest on the 107.
I know, you make me feel good about that. I was kinda like, might as well just get it done early. The clock starts all over though right away, right? If you do it,
Nope.
once you do it.
Nope, you
Oh.
just adds on.
It tells you which
Really?
ones you have wrong and what
Yep.
you answered,
You go back and change
and you
them.
just answer them again.
Yeah.
Yep.
They
Oh no,
don't change the
I meant
questions.
like I'm supposed to take it in March of 2022. If I take it now, then it's 2 years from now when I have to take it again.
I don't
1
know.
year, I think. It's 1 year for real.
1 year. Yeah.
Oh, strange noises, that.
Huh?
Even
It's all
stranger.
strange noises, that.
Oh, that's in here. Talking
Alright,
to somebody else.
yeah, Corey man, catch you later. Catch everybody in the chat later. Is there
Bye,
anybody
Jack.
left in the chat or
Hey,
just the
Jack.
diehards? Anyway.
Bye.
He's out.
Say hello to the wifey for all of us.
I will.
And
She's probably sleeping.
tell her I appreciate her being a little upset about the way I was.
I will. She's a good person. She's the only one that's going to make the channel be a success because she actually has heart. No one cares. All right, guys. Catch everybody later.
Bye, Jack.
See you, Chuck.
Bye, Doc.
Yeah.
It was a long day.
Yeah, I bet you guys are tired, getting ready to.
These older guys are beat.
It's from walking the fields looking for those 2 damn drones.
Oh my God, man! And the worst thing is we did find him. Luckily for Andrew's son, which is a magnet for those damn things, or we would never found him.
That kid was like a bloodhound with those things.
Wasn't he?
Rojo, good night.
Good night, Rojo.
Take care, Rojo.
He's quite a young man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a good flyer too.
He flew his first 5-inch and he was ripping it like he's always been ripping it.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. No problems.
Freaking awesome. That kid is so
young. People adapt quicker than us old.
Oh my
God.
Wow, that's an understatement with this kid.
It's true.
I mean, if us older guys there could pick it up as fast as he can when he gets older, and he's been flying FPV a while.
Yeah. But I can say one thing, Hugh was flying like anything too.
Oh my God, he was killing it. He's never flown a 5-inch.
Well, Hugh is for being relatively new to FPV. I don't know anything about it, but he's a wild man.
Oh my God, you have no idea, man.
Yeah. I don't think you took it down to 3/4 throttle at any point. It was full throttle
all the time. Just oh my God. He had me worried that something was going to catch on fire in the sky.
Or he put a hole in the garage or something.
Or us.
Or us.
Holy cow.
That thing was buzzing fast.
Wow.
Now, remember that saying, Paul? We said, you're never going he said to us, and your witness, he said, oh, I'm never going to buy and fly a 5-inch and all that. I want to stay under 250 grams.
Yep.
Well, guess what?
He wants a 5-inch.
I never could quite understand with his obsession to have him lighter.
He just doesn't want to abide by the rules.
Yeah, but the odds of anybody grabbing him, he got better luck be struck by lightning than.
Yeah, but he's doing what he thinks is right, and that's fine.
But
I think that may have changed, Paul.
Yes,
guaranteed.
Oh yes. I mean, he doesn't live far enough that he can't come here anytime he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah, because only a couple hours, wasn't it?
Only a couple hours.
Yeah.
And you're 5-inch. Nobody's gonna say shit because this place is so massive.
It's like going to Joshua Bardwell's house for the day.
Yeah.
Bigger, wider, wide open fields.
Cool.
Wide open.
I mean, you can land a Cessna in these fields.
You build some gates then and get it going. Start a whole club.
That's what Corey was for, but he couldn't come this time. That's a shame.
He had no gates.
He set up a nice course last time.
Just soft targets.
Yeah.
Lots of soft targets.
Oh my God.
So Hugh didn't bring any of his gates.
Yeah.
Hugh didn't bring any gates, no.
Oh,
He had
I'm sure of it.
he had like 10 or 15
They're
a whole
Corey.
bunch of hula hoops. I thought he was gonna bring those down for gates.
Corey, you would have freaked out what was going on here for the past 2 days. Man.
Yeah. My 5 inches in my truck, or not my trunk, in my trunk.
Hey, Marie S., how you doing, my dear?
All the way at the top.
Yep,
Yellow light.
Yeah.
Corey, Chris's and son Chris, you better watch out for him, huh?
Welcome, Marie S. I just made you a moderator. Marie S. is very, very well thought of over on Stream Time Live. She's always in the chats over there.
Okay.
Man, Chris is good. I'm so shocked how fast he picked it up.
Yep. Well, Marie asked, this is kind of drone talk, but it's a community of people that we all have things in common.
Mostly drones.
Insanity with drones.
Yep.
We're
Obsession.
We're sick individuals that love drones.
Misfits.
Oh my God, yes.
That works.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Tim.
Oh Christ, Corey, he's gonna be good. He's gonna leave us in the dust.
No doubt.
Oh, no fear. Andrew's freaking out, right? You guys gonna cost me so much money. Oh my God. Stop giving them shit. Stop giving them shit.
In fact, he keeps calling Kim a pusher.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Mark gave him a drone, a 5-inch, right? A beauty.
Well, he found it. I'd already written that thing off.
Yeah,
and he found it.
Mark says to him, he says, hey, if you find that 5-inch, you can have it. He gave him 5-inch. And he's giving him a white transmitter, Tyrannus. I gave him Fat Shark goggles, battery, and a few other. We'll fix him up with some other parts and stuff like this.
And Andrew hates us for it.
Oh, oh my God. Stop it. Stop it. I don't want to hear. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Andrew really hurt and left her.
And Ksenia's standing there just laughing her tail off, right?
You don't care. Because he deserves it. He's such a great kid. He does everything. He asks you if you need any help. He goes and does it.
Oh, he's very good. Good kid.
And he loves bonfires.
No, too much.
Oh my God, yeah.
He was feeding that fire all night long with a smile.
What boy? What?
I thought it was my son that was here, not Chris.
Well, you know, Roger, you've always told him. You always told him he can send him up there for the summer anytime he wants to.
Yeah,
I take him.
Yep.
We had to draw the line when we saw him taking the wooden furniture off the deck.
Look, you need this chair. Well, yeah, huh? It's our kitchen table. Oh man, you guys missed something. It was fun. Non-stop laughing.
Good. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna have to go out after and close the cover of that fireplace. Yeah.
Marie wants to do. What should I do with the wrench?
Fix things.
He's talking about the blue wrench you got.
You got a generator that needs fixed.
Yeah. Come on,
bring your wrench.
Yeah.
Marcel, you missed a good time, man.
Yeah, I was sitting around, kind of waiting around a little bit, watching to see if you guys are gonna go live.
We were doing
a 4-hour crazy stream or something.
Oh my
No, we were
God.
going to, but like I said, it was way too windy to put the TV outdoors and everything, and way too freaking windy.
And we said, yeah, well, wind ain't going to stop.
Yeah, and
us,
rain this
right?
morning.
No, Corey,
Could
the
have
couch was
aimed your
safe.
BlueStacks camera to like wherever you guys were, and that could have been an option too, though.
Chris did kind of look weird at our shed, so we were worried about the walls being missing. And stuff like that. And I said, I hope we still have a workbench in there.
We didn't have a couch, Corey, so that couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, Corey, man. God, Corey,
No
you
couch
would have
fires?
time. This is probably one of the better Palousas. Other than missing a few individuals like Corey and Val and stuff, but it was well worth it.
Good, awesome,
good company. Adam Hodges, John DiNardo, I don't know where he is.
He's laying down.
He's in Roger's bed.
Yeah,
smart man.
Damn,
smart man.
Right behind the TV.
Jesus,
that's where I'm going to be doing.
He did a long trip this morning. So
yeah.
I've been up since 2 o'clock.
yeah,
Oh,
he's been up
shit.
since 2 o'clock in the morning.
And
Yeah.
I only got 3 hours of sleep.
Damn.
Well,
Shut up and go to sleep.
if we get off here shortly, you'll get another 3 hours sleep.
Yeah, because 5 o'clock in the AM comes early.
Yeah.
Do we have batteries? Up for the bacon?
We have batteries charged.
We have
don't have to worry
batteries
about annoying
charged.
the neighbors.
Well, Mark, if you eat that cookie, I don't know if you're gonna be up at 5
I'll
o'clock.
bugger the cookie, man. Dude,
I'm talking a good game there, Blind.
we
I'm
will-
not going to do it.
we will break everything.
Tomorrow morning, I might, yeah. Tomorrow morning, I might, go get coffee at Tim Hortons for everybody. There we go.
You might have to, Rod.
You guys should all film the exact same sunset with different drones all at the same time and put it all in
But
one
yet
video.
you could be,
Coffee got here.
you could be like the
I gotta
Chinese.
go and get a pot of coffee.
Chinese drones where they fly in
Empty that one. It's almost empty.
Here,
Enough to do coffee,
here's
I think,
one.
isn't it?
Like that new one?
Lodges,
Hey?
That-
The big- yeah.
and John DiNardo, they're flying their drones,
I gotta go
hovering,
and pick up
filming
another
each
jar of
other.
coffee there tomorrow morning.
Here comes Hugh with a 5-inch.
Right
Right through them. It's like, oh,
Ripping right past them.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny.
oh my God. Several
If it
thousand
DJI
dollars
could piss
down the
his pants.
toilet.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Well, I'll let you guys get some sleep and
Yeah,
and
it's about bedtime.
Yeah.
so you can go.
I
at
just
it
might go
again
out
in
and
the
get some
morning.
coffee. I don't know.
Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks everybody to
Thanks,
chat.
Paul.
Marie S., you're always welcome anytime, my dear. And so I guess we're gonna call it for the night.
I got
Okay,
some-
Paul.
I got some video.
You
and
gotta be one of your
Good night,
longest
Corey.
streams,
Nice
isn't
to-
it, Paul?
nice-
Yeah, Paul, it's
Yeah,
the first
yeah.
time he does a stream this long.
Yeah. Well, unless it's 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, everybody. Thanks
Yeah.
for being here, and we'll see you
Bye,
again.
everybody.
Corey,
Bye,
want to turn it
everybody.
around?
Marcel, Tim.
Bye,
Night,
everybody.
all.
Take care.
Okay, if Roger doesn't go on tomorrow, we'll try and cover it. Okay.
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 Thanks, Paul.
Okay, everybody.